So I was re-listening to Bradley Edwards' book. He was one of the lawyers for all the Epstein girls, and he brought up Dershowitz writing an article in 2002 defending child pornography. He says like a lot of people that aren't pedophiles watch child porn, you know, and he says something like that, and he goes on. He's like bus drivers, law enforcement, blah blah blah, and he's like something about good people, everyday people. Some of them get their jollies off from, you know, watching children have sex. I can't believe he wrote this down. And if he's written in 2002, he's like, what, 50, 60? I'm in my 40s. I don't think about sex at all anymore.
Tinfoil hat.
Oh, what the f*** are you guys even talking about?
Global controls will have to be imposed, and a world governing body will be created to enforce them.
Welcome to Tinfoil Hat. We go deep, homeboy. Aaron, open your mind. Drink from the fountain of knowledge. There's lizard people everywhere. That's some interdimensional shit. Wake up, Aaron.
This is only the beginning.
Dude, you just blew my mind.
Are you ready to get your mind blown?
Revolution will be podcasted. All right, guys, welcome to Tinfoil Hat live from the Wolfpack Gold Studio. That's right, Wise Wolf Gold and Silver. Just go to samtripoli.gold. Use the promo code Tinfoil, and you too can get in on the press mails game for as little as $50 a month. We're very excited to have our next guest on, a G amongst G's, one of the Tinfoil Hat regulars. We love having it on. And it's crazy because we're hurling towards the big 1,000th. Gotta get him in there. Gotta get him in the discussion for Mount Crushmore. He looks great. Quit drinking. Lost some weight, but he's still as good as ever. Please welcome back to the show, Jamie Dlux.
Thank you. How you guys doing?
I made that big intro for you.
I appreciate that.
You remind me of the guy that got drafted by the Chicago Bears and showed zero emotions. Like everyone in the room was going nuts. He's just on his phone.
Yeah. The Panthers had one like that too because he slipped in the draft and he was like, they were like, the owner was talking to him, like, "Hey, bro, are you excited?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm real excited." Couldn't be more.
Well, no, I was gonna say because I quit drinking a year and a half ago, but I also took like close to a year off of making videos and all that, so I wasn't doing it for a while.
How's that for your head?
I needed it, I think, because it was like because I just had my 9-year anniversary. So yeah, it was like after 8 years, I just, I was going crazy. I had to drink every night, some depressing shit or whatever. But yeah, the Epstein emails kind of sparked the inspiration, and I came back.
So is that a blue a green screen behind you?
No, he's in space.
No, I'm in space. I'm in space right now.
Oh, okay. My bad. What was I thinking?
Yeah, can you tell? Yeah.
My bad. So Jamie, for those who aren't familiar with you, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and where our listeners can find you?
Well, you can find me, let's say that first, deluxenation.com, because I have a website. But I was kicked off YouTube for 3.5 years. Actually, I haven't been on your show since like April of 2024. So it's been 2 years.
How is that possible?
Is that?
I know. Well, I quit for I stopped for a year.
It's your fault.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's my fault. I didn't know if I was done or not. Because I did a lot of that. I neglected my family for a while, looking into everything. Not like always, but I'm saying like
No, I get it, dude. It's like
you know how it is. Yeah. So I had to fix a lot of shit, but and I got my channel back after 3.5 years, my YouTube channel. So that's good, but still, I was just burnt out. So I took some time off, quit drinking, started eating healthier, started going to the gym. Then the Epstein emails came out, and the inspiration came back. So I started.
The Lord called you. The Lord called you.
Yeah. Yep. Break over. Well, it's because I needed inspiration because my videos are like, to me, they're like a work of art. I take time and, I try not to take too much time. I try to do them quick, but just like thoughts, ideas, and just throw it all together and, see what happens.
And now are you using your computer to edit? Because I think in the past you just use your phone, right?
I'll come out here to my computer and I'll record with OBS.
Space? You'll come out to space?
I'll come up to space and I don't write scripts or anything like that. I'm not a doctor. But, I made myself laugh with that one. It just came to me. But I wish I could. But anyway, Yeah, so I'll have ideas and I'll come out here, mumble, and record myself on OBS, whatever. And then I'll throw it in Dropbox, download it on my phone, and it's just so much quicker and easier that way.
That's crazy to me, bro, that you edit. That would drive me nuts, editing on my phone.
I mean, I know how to use, and I have Premiere Pro, not at home. This computer is a piece of shit. I'm sorry, not in space. This computer is a piece of shit. But at work, I have Premiere Pro, but I can't like sit at work and do that kind of shit. So.
I can't use Premiere either. I grew up on Final Cut, so I'm just a Final Cut.
I've never used it. Yeah, I've never used it.
It's just whatever. She's a Premiere guy.
Yeah, I do Premiere, but I don't know how you do it on a iPhone.
Oh, well,
it would just drive me nuts.
You need a mouse.
iPhone.
You need a mouse, right, Johnny?
Yeah, and like hotkeys.
Well, see,
and stuff like
I know, but see, I consider myself a Photoshop pro because even my day job, I'm a photographer and graphic designer for a big car lot. But we're expanding. It's a bunch of different brands and shit.
Congrats.
Nice.
Yeah, well, I just had my 12-year anniversary there, so I've been doing that a while. I drive all the cars, take the pictures. I do like stuff for social media. I make all our logos, flyers, advertisements, shit like that.
Oh, that's cool, dude.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I don't mind it too much, but yeah. So like Premiere Pro is a lot like Photoshop. So I know Premiere Pro, and I've fucked with it before. But on my phone, I use iPhone for basic, and then if I want something special, especially for like intros and shit like that, I'll use Video Leap. It's a cool little app.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
And it's easy.
Thanks for tuning into the film editing podcast. No, so here we are. We're in it. How much of what you think is going on in the world is a smokescreen for the Epstein files?
I feel like a lot is recently. You know what I mean? It feels like it because shit distracts. Because if most people forget, we were getting all this info out in 2019 when Epstein was rearrested, and all this new shit. I was making videos left and right, every couple of days I was throwing one out because new info kept coming out. And then COVID, it's we got distracted. Nobody said anything anymore, and I was already making videos about Bill Gates and Epstein and the other pedophile that worked for Bill Gates at his mansion, Rick Allen Jones, that was busted with a bunch of child pornography at Bill Gates' mansion. He worked there. And I was throwing all that together. And then COVID, and then he comes out, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, they stopped talking about Epstein though.
It's very interesting to me because I understand, that there's a lot of theater going on with everything and this pro wrestling kind of, lens that if you're really smart, you look at politics like that. But it's when you brought up the arrest of Epstein, right? That is such a weird. It's just weird to me that we were there with that, and now we're here with this. And Trump doesn't want to investigate Epstein files. He's getting us in the war for Israel. He wants to build a ballroom. It really is crazy how we've 180'd this fucking thing.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's pretty easy for them to do with we've gone past regular TV with internet too, because you can fake anything, and it's pretty fucking easy, especially with AI too. I mean, look how real that shit looks. There's videos of me doing all kinds of riding dragons. I didn't really ride a dragon. It looks real though to me.
That wasn't real.
No. Still haven't ridden a dragon. Unless that's a reference to some kind of drug, I might have done that.
Why do you think he arrested him in the first place?
I wonder that myself, dude. Because it was strange. Why did that happen? And then the way everything happened, because that didn't need to happen. As far as because I was already making videos about it. He was just living his life. So I don't know, man. I pondered that though, but I don't know.
Because it kind of puts him in this position he's in now. Because they're now not wanted out and being called, all these different names. Like that one girl from ABC is he's a pedophile, he's a criminal. Yeah, I knew you were going to ask that. I knew you were going to bring it up. You're a scum of the earth, You're a
disgusting person.
You're a disgusting person. But it's none of that happens if he doesn't arrest Epstein. So the whole theory back then was the reason he arrested Epstein because again, it goes back to this Mar-a-Lago real estate deal that some people we don't know if that's real. I go, it just fits. Trump backdoors him on this Mar-a-Lago deal, and all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
And the word is that the reason they wanted to take out, or they wanted to go at Trump, was because of that deal. But how they were going to do it was to say that he's not rich. It's all paper bullshit. That he spread out all over the stuff, and he didn't want that to get out. Like, and again, you know what that reminds me of? Wow, I just put that together. It reminds me very much of when Carlos Mencia basically suicided his career. And you might have to bleep that too, but right? I mean, because like Carlos Mencia is the guy that did the most damage to himself by walking up on that stage and challenging. Are you still there?
Am I still here?
Okay, there you are. Okay. Challenging. Okay. There, it's fine.
Oh, I took myself off spotlight. You want me to you want to look at me?
No, it's fine. Whatever. Why? You don't like looking at yourself? You look.
I was just staring at myself, man. I was just staring at myself.
Okay, I get it. Yeah, that is hard for them. But, you know, but Carlos walks up on stage and basically causes the incident that that destroyed his career.
So you're saying if he didn't go up on stage, nothing would have happened.
At least at that moment.
Yeah, because he's the one who ruins it. He's the one that goes up on stage.
But that's
Rogan's
Trump. By arresting Epstein, he kind of sets himself up for this trap.
Dude, I don't know. This world is insane. Nothing makes sense. I just know there's shit that I want to find out more info on, so I'll dig into it. But I don't know, man. It's nuts.
Do you think it's possible he thought that by arresting him, he was just taking him completely off the board, and that would be the end of it? You know?
Yes.
Hey, we'll off this guy, and then I'll have satisfied my campaign promises, and then maybe he thought it was a quicker way to end that whole thing.
Because it was a sweetheart deal, right? Someone gave him the sweetheart deal.
Well, the original, the one way back.
Costa, and Pam
Costa.
Bondi. But Johnny still, she was like the acting AG.
Really? Okay.
But still, even that, Johnny still is him causing his own chaos.
Well, not if you thought that Epstein being out there was more dangerous than him being in a jail cell. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but going back to Carlos Mencia,
not right, but
Carlos thought if he went up there, he would show everybody he's a tough guy and not afraid of Joe Rogan.
Both mistakes in judgment, right? Yeah.
Right. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Wait, was that horrible comedian?
Yes, that's
why it's familiar.
He's actually a good comic. The problem is he stole a lot of jokes back in the day. So
yeah, I vaguely remember. Was he the one that's like, I got no dick, man. My dick don't work.
Mind of Mencia. Remember that show on Comedy Central, Mind of Mencia? It was like Chappelle's show.
I've heard of it.
You remember?
Yeah.
And
he tried to take over.
Made from him. I take it and I'm Mexican. He actually said that. I take it and I Mexican it up. I'm like, jeez, dude.
That's the gay fish episode.
Yeah, the gay fish episode.
It's a good episode.
He used to do that dun 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 joke, right? Where he acted like he was like retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one. Oh.
Yeah. So, what do you want to get into? Where are we at with everything?
Well, I mean, since I've come back, which it's only been like a month and a half. I've made like 6-7 videos, so maybe a month and a half, 2 months. I've mostly been looking into Epstein and shit. So I did find some shit because I've been putting out videos again. Well, obviously, but I sent Mark a bunch of shit. Like, all right, for instance, I'll just go for it. After reading Virginia Roberts Giuffre's book, I found out I had heard this before too. I think that Epstein was bisexual.
Well, that just came out too, right?
I don't know if it came out. I mean, she wrote it in her book that she didn't name him, but it's obvious that it's Les Wexner. So he was fucking Wexner. She mentions it twice.
That's just wanting it, right? Like, that's really wanting power. When you're gonna bang that old man.
Yep.
Oh man.
Well, no, and she says like one of Epstein's guys that I had sex with many times. She's like, he was having sex with me, but fondling Epstein while doing it, and staring at, like, making eye contact with Epstein and fondling him while she was having sex with him.
Oh my god! Oh. How do you say hard with his egg-shaped dick right there?
I still haven't. I've tried to like do the. I don't want to. I just want the egg dick out of my head. because ever since I heard that, I'm just curious. Like, what's it look like?
What does it look like?
Who else has a fucked up dick? Harvey?
Harvey Weinstein has like
Dude,
a
hey,
mangina.
Dude, I sent Mark some clips, man. I made a hilarious one because I also found
Johnny,
out
you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
I have it right here. Can you play? Which one do you want us to play first?
It's like something about Dershowitz's
Yeah.
deformed penises. It's like 30 something seconds long.
Wait, it's okay. You'll have to share that actually.
Oh, it's Alan Dershowitz, bleeding penis and deformed penises.
Yes,
Oh, boy.
that's it. It's like 30 something seconds.
Oh boy.
This is gonna be fun.
Let's get into it, dude. Why not? We've been living. Well, let's live dangerously. Let's see what we got.
This one, right?
That's it.
Yeah, you have to bring it over to him.
Yeah, it's so Sam can see it.
You gotta you remember you gotta share it in Zoom, actually.
I did, right?
Is it
Yeah, he's
Zoom?
getting it. And then audio's in there.
Question: did you see him bleed through his penis?
There it is.
What? Bleed through his penis? Answer: not that I recall. Question: do you recall seeing Mr. Dershowitz bleed through his penis? What the f***? What is wrong with these people? Epstein has an egg dick. Dershowitz has a bleeding dick. Harvey Weinstein has a mangina. What's Nygaard have? I don't want to picture it, but it probably looks something like Wildor from Masters of the Universe.
Oh.
And you do
up,
all
man.
that on your phone. That's unbelievable.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. Well, it was. I think I made that one around Easter, so the egg was appropriate. And I'm, the egg-shaped penis, man. I was live streaming, and I took a picture of an egg off Google, threw it in Photoshop, and we spent the time, and I tried to design it. Like, how would this look? I think I heard later on it was circumcised. At that point, I wasn't sure. So it was like a white bush with an egg with another eggshell on top, kind of like the head. I have a video of it somewhere. I need to throw it in the video. Oh, not a video of the whole thing, but I clipped it and did I sped it up like a time lapse.
What's your take on Alan Dershowitz? Because now he's come out as Republican.
Dude, he is he's consistently his points of view. That's another thing I found. Now, I don't know if you want to play that whole video because it's 5 minutes, but I was just on Kurt Metzger's podcast. I derped with Kurt 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we shared this because I just found this at that point. So I was re-listening to Bradley Edwards' book. He was one of the lawyers for all the Epstein girls, not all of them, but some of them. And he brought up Dershowitz writing an article in 2002 defending child pornography. So defending it, I was like, what? So I started looking around, and of course I can't find it. I found where it was, but it was deleted. But I did find it on the Wayback Machine. It's from 2002. And it goes up, and he's like defending child pornography and talking about how there's no proof that watching child porn will make you go molest a child, but there needs to be more like scientific research on this.
What the fuck?
I swear to God, man, it's in the art. I sent the article too, but yeah, this was a crazy find. But then he's also written articles.
You know what's so crazy about that statement is acting like the guy watching it is what we're concerned about, right? He's like, there's no proof. If you watch this, you're gonna do it, right?
Pretty much,
that.
man.
That shouldn't be the argument. The argument is that the kids in the video don't have a say if they want to be there or not.
Yeah.
That's the problem, not whether guys want to. I mean, that is an issue, but the biggest issue is we shouldn't have kids be doing this. They're not old enough to know what they're doing, and they shouldn't be put in that position because they can't say yes or no.
It's a long article, but he literally says, I guess I'll paraphrase because I don't know if this is literal, but he says like a lot of people that aren't pedophiles watch child porn. And he says something like that, and he goes on. He's like bus drivers, law enforcement, blah blah blah, and he's like something about good people, everyday people. Some of them get their jollies off from watching children have sex. It's insane. I can't believe he wrote this down. And if he's written it in 2002, he's like what 50, 60. I'm in my 40s. I don't think about sex at all anymore. And just normal sex. I'm just saying, like, why are you thinking about sex? And,
I mean,
children,
but
it makes it
why?
worse.
it goes down to these comics out there. I'm not going to say their names. They have like 20 minutes on kiddie porn, right? And you're like, why do you have so much?
Why is that coming into your head?
Yeah. Where are you drawing that from? Why are you watching? Why are you talking that much about something? Like you're just spitballing on it? Like it makes no sense to me. Like you're drawing from something, dude.
What is it?
Well, yeah, I mean, especially with comedy. You're a comedian, you would know more than me, but I'm a funny guy. You know, I consider myself a sit-down comic because I make these videos.
Are you a sitcom?
Oh,
You're totally right. Why are you writing a paper or an article defending something that you supposedly have nothing to do with? Like, why
Yeah.
are you that passionate to write that article?
that's not the only one he's written. He's also written articles saying that statutory rape laws were like outdated and it needed to be lowered. You know, he goes as far as to say reasonably 16, but you know, maybe even lower. So I think that was like 1996. He wrote that article. Then he tried to get Roman Polanski's shit dropped, and this is like maybe 10, 12 years ago. He was trying to get like that whole, you know, how Roman Polanski couldn't come to the U.S. He was like his lawyer trying to get him out of that. Oh, I didn't put this in my video. I forgot about this. There's another thing where this, I don't know who it is, but it's like some professor or something like that is talking about him on the show. And he's like, Alan Dershowitz was defending watching snuff, as long as it was filmed outside the USA and outside of our laws. Then it was all right.
I mean, that relates to this Russell Brand shit too, where he was, you know, that clip's been going viral of him talking about how it's legal. And, you know, 16 is legal in
The
Europe.
UK?
Yeah. And
It is here too in South Carolina, but number one, I'm married, and number two, like anyone under 30 would just seem like a kid to me and awkward, you know?
And he was 30 when he did this, Russell Brand.
That's what he said.
Yeah, you were assuming he was like 21. You know how sometimes like, okay, I guess you guys are both young. You were 30 years old and famous. You could have had whatever you wanted, and you wanted to
Do you
hook up
think
with
it's going to get him? Do you think he's in trouble?
He just released a Christian book, and he's on everybody's podcast. It's going to be.
Yeah, I don't know. He's on a PR quest right now.
Yeah.
A weird one.
It's very weird because everyone said that this is why he got into the space, was this exact moment.
He was trying to get in front of it.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense, because why else would he do it, you know? And maybe if there's worse, he could admit to this and take a little bit of the heat off. I don't know. You know, they have PR people, I'm sure. Yeah, well, maybe not. In this case, it doesn't
Well,
seem
you know,
like
it's what you just said meant to something else that's even worse than that. They won't, you know, it's like when Cam Newton asked Ray J if he was gay, and he's like, well, you know, some people put peanut butter on their butt. You're like, some people put peanut butter on their butt for their dog. And I'm like, dude, that's the most Jedi shit I've ever heard in my life. Because everyone just was totally forgot about whether you were gay or not.
he's like,
Well-
am I gay? I killed JFK. How about that? You know, it's like, what the fuck?
I heard you were gay now, Sam. I was working like a week ago, and I don't know, one of your shows were on, and I just like, you know, popped in and I heard, and you were like, you said you admitted to being gay.
Yeah,
you're like
dude.
whacking off to this.
I'm the John Gotti of the gays, dude. I run this shit. Anybody who does any BFing has to get my approval first.
It's so funny.
I said I knew it. I could have told you that, you know, but
We're trying to open the door to a lot of lifestyles on this show.
to the closet, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Open the closet door. Yeah, I don't know, but he's a scumbag.
Wait, so he's bi, Jeffrey. Not surprised. Yeah.
I mean, according to Virginia Giuffre, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
read those
there's-
emails about trans too. How they're talking about it's like the
Yeah, I've read some of those. Yeah,
But he's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's like, I don't want to go into it because it's a very personal conversation with somebody going through something. They weren't transitioning, but, you know, they were bringing up, I don't want to get too much, but it was brought up about some trans stuff that was happening in their life, not to them, but to someone else. And they were very concerned. And I just brought up that like Jeffrey Jeffrey Epstein and one other guy basically funded the whole
I
trans
saw
movement.
that.
I mean, just think about that, dude. Jeffrey Epstein funds the trans movement. The Southern Poverty Law Center basically funded all this Nazi shit. I mean, what is real? Then you have, and then you have USAID going down July 1st, 2025. The last hip hop song to reach the ranking of top 40 was July 10th, 2025. There hasn't been another hip hop song in the top 40 in almost a year. We're at, in 2 weeks will be 10 months.
You know, that reminds me of the end of the 80s, hair metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's tastemakers out there for various reasons, which, I mean, it came back, thank God. I love hair metal. I'm going to see, it's not Cinderella, it's Tom Kiefer, the singer of Cinderella, and LA Guns in June.
That's cool.
And then I saw that Dixon and Slaughter are playing here in Conway, which is like a
Conway,
country.
really? That's
Yeah,
cool.
and dude, Conway had Night Ranger last year.
No kidding.
And their guitar.
Where
I
in
didn't-
Conway is there a place to play?
Down by the river, dude. Conway is blown up, so you know the area. So you
Yeah,
know
of
Conway.
course,
It's like an old dude that every year for the past like 10 years they started these new trends. They turned Conway into Halloween for Halloween, and it's like going the whole town, the Riverwalk. It's all set up with like Halloween shit everywhere and creepy stuff. They
That's
do
so
a
great.
great job.
It's like
Dude, they bring it-
Aerosmith is playing Green Sea Floyd's, next. Like, I'm just thinking.
No,
all
it's
these random
crazy.
places.
Yeah, it's great. Well, see, LA Guns is opening for Tom Kiefer. I played with LA Guns like 3 times.
No
'Cause
shit.
I used to.
Cool.
Dude, I used to play for my old band Shark Legs. We were kind of like punk, but kind of like we had 80s metal influence. We toured with Bang Tango, so we were friends with Bang Tango. They thanked us on one of their albums. We got in a fight with the Bullet Boys when we played with them. We played with LA Guns a bunch. We played with Love
Bullet
Hate.
Boy sing. I remember those guys, dude.
There's a video out there, him calling security on us. While he was playing through my goddamn guitar amp too. Mark Torian, he's a bitch. Who else? I played with Dizzy Reed from Guns N' Roses. A bunch more, man. But yeah. So like that, I just love that kind of music. And I played with Wasp. That's like my favorite too. We opened up for Wasp in 2010.
Cool,
so it's just Blackie Lawless, but shit, that's good enough for me.
Yeah, that's
And now
great, dude.
Yeah. Now I play reggae.
I love it.
Nice, dude. Hey, guys, if you're like so many, you look at the crypto market and you go, how do I do this? Well, there's 2 ways to do it. You could research until you feel confident, or you can copy someone else, and that other person is our good friend, James McMahon, and Copy My Crypto. Let me tell you about Copy My Crypto. Does it piss you off to watch crypto fly up in price for over a decade and you've still done nothing about it? Yeah, it makes sense. Crypto is complicated and really boring. But here's the good news. You don't need to know a thing about crypto or to make money like so many have. The copymycrypto.com membership site shows you the exact cryptos that YouTuber James McMahon personally owns, which means you just copy him. It's like having a big brother who knows what he's doing. You don't need to know a thing about crypto or how to invest. You just simply copy along. So let me tell you about James, okay? He runs Crypto with James YouTube channel, which has like 100,000 followers on it, like subscribers. It's unbelievable. In the summer of 2020, he told his viewers to buy 26 cryptos. Had you put in $100 in each one, it went on to be worth over $123,000. Of the 26 cryptos, his top pick of the year, the one he singled out, called Phantom, went up 692 times from when he said, okay? That one call alone retired a number of people, including guys in their 20s and 30s. Remember, this is public knowledge. You can go on YouTube and verify this yourself. So if you'd like to join the over 3,000 members who copy James, then pause what you're doing and head right over to copymycrypto.com/TFH. That's copymycrypto.com/TFH. That's TFH. You'll not only find proof of everything I've said, but our viewers get full access for just $1. Okay? Yes, you've missed out on Bitcoin. That's fine. You can even get a little piece, but don't even worry about that. But there's over 2 million other cryptos. Do you really think you've missed out on all of them? Guys, don't waste any more time, okay? Go to the site and read it for yourself. Once again, that's copymycrypto.com/tinfoil hat. It's ending money worries for so many. It just may do the same for you. And we thank him for sponsoring the show. Guys, let me tell you, running a business takes a Herculean effort, and you got to get everybody lined up, moving as one, and that's where our good friends at Quo comes, okay? If your business communications are basically a burner phone and a prayer, missed calls, texts nobody answered, customers following up for the third time, it's a mess. At some point, you just hit the wall where you're like, I'm done with this. Let's fucking Quo. That's why today's episode is brought to you by Quo, spelled Quo. That's business communication systems built so you never miss a call.
Here's the cool thing about Quo. Your entire team can handle calls and texts from one shared number, so there are no more missed messages or dropped conversations. Everyone sees the full thread, replies are faster, and customers actually feel taken care of. Quo is the #1 business phone system on G2 with over 3,000 reviews, built for how modern teams work. More than 90,000 businesses, from solo operators to growing teams, rely on it to stay connected, professional, and consistently reachable. Quo works wherever you are, right from your phone or computer. You can keep your existing number, you can add teammates in minutes, and even sync your CRM and let the call routing handle itself as you scale up.
So, money's on the line. Always say hello with Quo. Try Quo for free, plus get 20% off your first 6 months when you go to quo.com/tinfoil. That's QUO.com/tinfoil. And we thank them for sponsoring the show. But going back to what we were talking about in terms of the kneecapping of metal, you hear especially new metal. What's it? NU metal.
New metal, right?
New metal.
New metal.
Which was all that Limp Bizkit and all that shit. And then you watch all the old concerts and how crazy everybody was. They just castrated men.
Yeah.
They just castrated it. And then brought in, it started with grunge, when you brought in all these rich kid nerds,
heroin,
pushing drugs on them. Then it became like just alt rock, and now it's like pop crap.
It went downhill since the 80s. The 80s were awesome, though.
The end of the early 90s was the end of real.
Well, the early 90s were the 80s, in my opinion. Like, it felt like the 80s up until like 92, 93, didn't it?
Yeah.
There's great music out there, dude. I hear it all the time. Spotify, that is the one thing cool about it, is you hear new music. But like the stuff that's easiest to find is the corporation outlets, and they don't let you hear anything new that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's one thing LA has going for it, is local radio. They still have local radio, and you can find new music on, like, I mean, it's just gonna sound kind of KCRW. I hear new shit all the time on there late at night. If there are a couple of DJs like late at night, they're actually really playing good shit that's new, but you'd never hear about it otherwise.
I didn't know you listened to the radio.
Yeah, it's just in my car at night sometimes when I'm driving.
Yeah,
around,
I do too,
and I wanna
dude.
find
It's
something
just
new.
easier to me. Occasionally I'll Bluetooth it, but mostly just like it's just turn it on, drive. I don't have to worry about what the next song is or any of that shit.
Like Netflix of the car. Because if you got too many
like
choices,
Netflix
I don't know what to
of the
listen
car,
to.
dude. Yeah, 100%.
I don't know what to listen to. I have no clue.
But especially when it's like I like to listen to certain stuff, and my kids, they like to listen to totally different stuff. So like when they're in the car, we'll turn on like John Mayer's Life on Sirius Radio. It's perfect for kids, dude. You go Dolly Parton, and you go, it's like it's songs your kids can listen to that you can enjoy. But yeah, so they kneecapped it, and then that USA ID stuff comes out that basically what we've learned is all culture is manufactured.
Yeah, it's interesting. You said that they kind of castrated men, though. Did you see, Jamie? Maybe you saw this too, because this was in North Carolina a couple days ago. They had that documentary about that rapper, and like it was just all kids showing up to the theater, like young people, to watch it,
don't
and they
know.
got like so out of hand they just had to shut down the movie theater. They were all just singing and screaming in the aisles.
Damn.
And I wonder if that's
What rapper?
maybe it was there were headlines everywhere about it. It was in Raleigh. Raleigh.
We saw Nine Inch Nails in Raleigh like last year. It's a good show.
How are they still they still got it, right?
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know if they still are.
Young Boys fan base is what that showed up to the movie.
dude,
Young Boy.
They're wild.
Yeah,
They're a
7
wild
juveniles detained at North. It was at North Hills, and boy, I almost slipped into my North Heels. Yeah, and they just shut the theater down. It was kind of like a takeover situation, and the whole mall.
I might have heard of it. I don't know.
It was just going
might have
crazy.
heard
But
of
I
it.
wonder if that's the equivalent of what they were doing. Because if you ask me, I think new metal was contrived too. I think that was corporate.
Well, isn't everything? I mean,
yes,
have you
yes.
read? You've heard Weird Scenes Inside the Canyon.
Yeah, of course.
David McGowan. So the 60s, 70s, he even goes into like new wave some. And like even punk, like everything was kind of manufactured.
I think so,
here and
too.
there.
Well, punk for sure, because they were all rich kids.
Well, the Sex Pistols were put together, you know.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, like a boy band.
That's what they said about Stone Temple Pilots. Is that
Really? Well, the
nobody
two guys
had
are
ever
brothers,
heard of
yeah.
them in the scene at all, and then they just showed up.
Well, they had to change their name a couple times. I read this roadies book, and he roadied for them. I I guess I liked them a little in the 90s, at my age or whatever.
You kind of had to, right?
Yeah. I had a
exposed
shirt
to
or whatever.
So much, yeah.
But I don't know. They were called something else. They had to change their name though. I forget. I read this roadies book.
Let me look it up. Hold on. I can find
But
out these.
you know, going back to Epstein and the trans stuff, it's like so obvious he was into that. Goes back to Babylonian holy hookers, the sacred whores.
Mighty Joe Young is what the Stone Temple Pilots were called originally.
Oh, really?
Okay, yeah.
And then they were
yeah.
briefly, I think, Stone Temple Pussy. Which is-
Really?
Or no, Shirley Temple's Pussy. Sorry, wow.
That's bad, man.
That must not have gone on.
Then they changed it to Stone Temple Pilots.
Good. Nay.
I mean, if you listen to the dark shit Shirley Temple went through,
Oh, shit's horrible.
Yeah.
she told
Yeah.
famous stories. Like she would show up to like
The
movie.
record label made him change it.
Yeah, I would too,
Okay.
dude. I mean, Shirley Temple would show up as a
Disgusting.
kid, show up to me with music, movie execs, and they would be naked in the room.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that. Yeah. Sick.
From her mouth herself, like she told that
Yeah,
story.
she told that on Larry King.
So sick.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
just
bad.
crazy, dude.
Hollywood, man.
Speaking of Epstein and trans, though, I made a video years ago, I think 2019, called WTF is a Pritzker, because all the Pritzkers. And,
oh yeah, dude, the Illinois family of fucking fat retards.
Yeah, well, except Tom Pritzker, he's retarded, but he's not fat, and he's the one accused. But yeah, the fat retard
There's a governor,
Was he-
right? He's fat.
governor.
Then
All
there's
right,
the
now that he
sister.
has his brother or his cousin, I don't remember which one, was like he was in like military,
Yeah.
and then he became trans, and he was funding this trans hospital in I think Illinois,
Yeah.
like billions of dollars or something like that.
Yeah, it's like really dark, and like they love to spread. They love to spread subversion.
Oh yeah,
They want everyone to join them.
it's almost every day there's something to like divide a bunch of people.
But just think about it, like what that does culturally. Like, just think how important. I mean, like with all this Southern poverty law shit. I don't know who runs that. What religion ran that? But so I mean, like you have people that can't come to grips with that these rallies were all contrived.
The No Kings.
No, before the No Kings, all those Nazi rallies in Charlottesville.
Well, without the enemy, they're not going to be making money. If they don't have the enemy,
100%, Johnny,
they
shook
don't-
your
they
head.
don't- Yeah.
No, it's Charlottesville.
Charlottesville. Sorry about that. Charlottesville. Yeah. Do you hear how much the Southern Poverty Law paid for that rally? Like $250,000. You know how much money they made? $180 million off that.
You got to spend money to make money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, spend money to make money. But again, these people can't come to grips with it.
Well, without that enemy, they can't exist and they can't make all that money.
But, but even that, it's not even like the people trying to make money off it. It's the people who buy it. That, there's Nazis everywhere. There's Ku Klux Klan people everywhere. And
Dude,
they wake up.
I feel like I bought it as a kid because I grew up in the punk rock scene, and it was all anti-racist action, which later on it turned into Antifa.
Yeah,
I mean,
100%.
I even have a fucking AR and Antifa tattoo. It's
look
a
at
punk
that,
rocker
dude. How'd
throwing
that
a
go for
swastika in the
getting
trash
hired?
can.
Yeah, the swastika. Yeah, he's throwing the swastika in the trash can.
When you
Yeah. And now I'm embarrassed about it, though. You know, I realized that I was fooled. You know,
Maybe,
I'm
hey,
not
now
racist.
he's pulling it out of the trash can now.
You know, I just realized it was all like it's not this big thing like they made it out to be.
Well, it's pushing anything that's subversive to tradition.
Yeah.
And when you are born with everything, you're looking for purpose. And racism, sexism, homophobia, anti-Semitism, there's no goal line. So they're like, they can fight it forever and just feel like they're doing something.
Yeah, it puts you in the group mind, number one. And number two, you feel like every ounce of you feels like you're on the right side. You're fighting for justice, you know? And you're just being like pretty fast as shit yourself. Like I've seen videos of them like pushing around the old people and stuff. It pisses me off.
Yeah, 100%. And it's like, I just had people tell me like they were just paying for intel. You're like, they're just paying the top guy, the one who runs it and makes all the decisions, paying him $250,000 for intel. Like that doesn't even make any sense, dude. Like if you ever pay $250,000, you want action.
It's also, what's the difference? I mean, the money is going.
What's the difference?
Well, the money's going directly into the pocket of somebody who's going to use the money to do shit that you're supposed to be against. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. There's no argument for that.
Well, it's like the BLM. Like the BLM chicks kept all that money.
Yeah.
Like, how did we not recognize that? Obviously, protest.
We did. They did.
Yeah.
Yes, good point. Yeah.
We did. We said it was all contrived. Right now, I'm getting murked on the internet, on Twitter, because I said George Floyd died of a fentanyl overdose.
He did.
And you and I know that, but it does not matter to them. They need their narrative. They need their narrative because it's how they see the world. And everyone likes to think they have a great bullshit meter and they would catch bullshit, and they really can't. Most of the world, dude, cannot understand nuance, details. They can't even understand conspiracies because they're just not programmed to question authority. You know,
or they're programmed not to question authority.
Yeah.
Which I mean, there's people that ask, and I kind of ask them, how'd you grow up? And they just listen to whatever their parents said.
Yeah.
And my parents
I wish
always,
my kids did that.
Yeah, my parents always told me why. Because I was always that why. My parents always gave me an answer. It was never because I said so. And people grew up with because I said so. And that's who I'm like, oh, you got the vaccine because they said so.
Yeah.
Just like your parents, they said so.
Yep.
Instead of why.
Oh, that's an interesting take. Okay.
That's a great take, dude.
Huh. So you're saying
Is that the smartest thing he's ever said on the show?
Hands down, we're clipping it.
people who grew up with like a sense of authority, like believing their parents inherent, like without questioning it, now believe, they've made the man their parents. It's interesting. That would explain
And
why
we're
boomers
trained.
bought in. So
We're trained in school too.
Yeah, in school too.
yeah, I mean, do they still pledge allegiance to the flag? Do you know?
No.
Do they still do the
Yeah, and when I went to school, it wasn't this way because I've gone to things for my kids, and they make us pledge at elementary school, pledge allegiance, and then there's like a South Carolina one that's weird
now?
and I'd never heard it before. Yeah, it wasn't around when I was a kid, and it's like it's like they hold their hands like this, like something.
Like that?
I know. Yeah, I swear to God.
Upside
That
down.
is so weird, dude.
It's weird. It wasn't around when I was a kid. I mean, I'm from Boston originally, but I moved here when I was 11. It was 6th grade. So
Cup the governor's balls. Is that what that is? That's really weird, dude.
You got your daughters don't do the Pledge of Allegiance?
I don't know. I have to ask. I don't think so. It's California. They don't want any nationalism.
That's crazy. I
I'm surprised they don't make them bow to ball.
Well, I was about to say, I grew up with it. I thought it was normal, but now that I see it, it's like such a communist thing to make us do, to pledge allegiance every morning, and like you're like our Pledge of Allegiance, and you're just you're a little kid. Like, you have no idea what your
I
allegiance.
have a weird
pledge
take on that. I have some comic friends who I love, and they've really shit on nationalism, right? But I'm like, name me a country. What's the country you think does it right? Let's say you name anybody, right? They have nationalism, dude. Like England England, dude, when a British boxer comes over here, the whole country comes over to watch him box. Canada, everyone has nationalism, dude.
Yeah, how's it going in those places though, right? Like, not great. England.
Yeah, but is that because of nationalism?
It's like I'm great anywhere, really, though.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I mean, don't you think that makes you more inclined to believe your government though? Like to give when you pledge allegiance to them?
That's an interesting take. That's an interesting take.
Well, I mean, that's
not
what
against
school pretty much is.
You're more inclined to sign up to fight for your country.
Interesting,
because,
Johnny.
That's the way I've always.
Well, that's why we love it. You gotta think about it. When you're a little kid and they make you pledge allegiance to a flag, you love that. Like he says, you love it. Like you're known to, like, I'm supposed to love it. I pledge allegiance to everything because you remember as a little kid.
Interesting.
Gives you pride in something you didn't really have anything to do with.
So you don't think you should love your country?
I have love of country, but for different reasons. I don't love the government. I can tell you that.
Yeah,
none of us do.
I think some people love their government. I think
yeah.
some people
Well,
think
yeah,
it's
I
there
guess so.
to help them and like.
Oh yeah, they have a
There are people who
completely
believe that.
warped view of. They're goldfish. They only remember what's in front of them. They don't remember the 80 times they got effed in the B by their politicians.
Yeah,
It
it's
works.
a difficult subject.
Yeah, it is. I mean, but okay, in Olympics, you're a nationalist, right? Sports.
I wouldn't call it nationalism. I mean, I want the guy that has a kind of a common background, to do well. But yeah, I mean, sports are what. Like, why do you like any team in sport? You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know where I do see nationalism? Because I always see in the World Cup, when that country loses, those people are crying. Sorry, but in the United States of America, I never see a lot of people, like not as many crying in the stands as in like when Brazil loses, when Mexico loses. These people are crying like my country is out. America's kind of just like,
yeah, it's also, I mean,
they don't care about soccer
I see
as
people
much.
crying at a Super Bowl though. Like, it's just soccer, I think, because soccer is their sport. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's a great point, Johnny. Yeah,
That's the only sport they have.
I'm sure if we'd lost the Olympics, there would be hockey fans crying.
yeah, but you guys never lose. You guys are killing the
No,
Olympics.
hockey, we're not.
Canada whips our ass.
Canada's
usually.
really
Not
great,
this
dude.
time.
Yeah, it's interesting, Johnny. That's a great point.
It's a lot to think of. It's a big subject.
It's very nuanced.
Yes.
You like it's
Yes.
like you can be proud of
Like
your
you learned a
country,
new
but
Without supporting it and everything it does.
yeah, even though
we're all
it's taxing
fucked.
the
I
shit
mean-
out of you.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Like, and where's that money going?
Yeah, I'm not going to
kill
root for
brown
the
people.
U.S. I'm going to root for a country not taxing me.
Well, it's also, what are you taking pride in? You know what I mean? Because you didn't have any choice about being born here, and you contributed nothing toward the.
Doug Salp has a
Perpetuation
great
of
bit
this.
about that from way back in the day. When he's like, we stormed the beaches of, you're like, we? You did nothing.
yeah.
I was smoking weed with you last night. What are you talking
That's
about?
great. Yeah. But that's not to say I don't love, my home, I feel more emotion about my state, North Carolina.
Yeah. I love South Carolina. I love living. I'm happy to live here, especially since COVID started.
Yeah.
So
Roads suck, but yeah.
I love Yeah, they do. I love North Carolina too, though.
Yeah.
Why did they ever break them up?
I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. It is strange.
Yeah, they're very different states in many ways.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well,
We're
how
more
would
flat.
you describe the difference?
Well, it's changed a lot. It used to be during the Civil War. After the Civil War, South Carolina North Carolina was one of the last states to leave. The slave ownership wasn't very high in North Carolina, but South Carolina, because of Charleston and the plantation economy down there, they had a ton of slaves and like a lot of wealthy people.
I've been to slave cemeteries. They're out in the woods, and if anything falls, they leave it there. I took some cool pictures. This is like years ago.
Oh, really?
Some cool pictures out there. Yeah. The area.
What do you mean
Brooklyn
if
Gardens.
anything falls?
Well, they told us we had to take like this like trek thing out, like way out in the woods to a slave cemetery. So like, say a headstone falls over, they leave it because they just kind of let nature take over. They don't. It's not like a regular cemetery.
They're not like
and they just
preserving.
like. Yeah, there's like headstones here and there, and they're really old and everything. And I
Why
took some
wouldn't
pictures.
they fix it? That seems
I don't know, man.
disrespectful
Fucked
to
up.
me.
Yeah, I thought they would make it like pristine. Like these were the slaves. They really did so much for our country. Let's.
They did so much for
Well,
No,
as
there's
far
no
as I was
fuck.
aware, I think that's what the slaves believed, but I could be wrong. That's what I remember.
But yeah,
thinking about it.
North Carolina was the poorest state, one of the poorest states. They used to call North Carolina the Vale of Humility between two mountains of conceit, talking about Virginia and South Carolina, and a vale meaning a valley in that instance. It was a poor state, and it was the last to leave the Union. If Virginia hadn't left, North Carolina would have stayed in the Union probably. Lincoln that's where Lincoln kind of played into the hands of the South by raising troops. But after the war, Sherman kind of, when he did his march to the sea and then marched north through South Carolina, he devastated South Carolina. And at the border, which is the town I'm from, right at the border, he's like, okay, North Carolina didn't really want to get into this, and they've been resistant this whole time. So we're going to stop burning houses as much, and we're going to let these people, chill a little, like we're going to chill on the burning everything, and
we're just going to do the sexual assault.
Yeah. Well, less of that even too. But yeah, it was, but right at the border. And there's even a church in my hometown where they took it over and camped there, the Sherman's army. And there's just scratched into, like they did graffiti even back then. Like there's one that's like Jimmy was here, like from 1860.
Really?
Yeah. And then North Carolina, since the Civil War, has become more technological than South Carolina and more populous.
No one wants to move where all the burnt houses are. They're like, let's go.
The war just set South Carolina back so, in Georgia as well. All the Georgias recovered more. It set it back so far. And people in South Carolina, dudes. I mean, Jamie, you live there, of course, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, but they still feel that resentment, like about the Civil War, even now. When you say like I don't. My grandparents sure did, dude. Like I see Confederate flags everywhere when I go. Maybe it's just my town. I live out in the middle of nowhere.
They live in a clan village, dude.
I mean, possibly. Yeah, I mean,
I live on the beach, so it's different here.
Yeah, Myrtle Beach is different. Myrtle Beach is pretty.
Myrtle Beach is white trash central, so I belong perfectly. I mean, I'm from Massachusetts originally, but I moved here when I was 11, so I feel like this is home.
But like my grandpa, my uncle, was in Sons of Confederate Veterans, like this organization.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%.
When I was in high school,
what are those numbers like? Like
I know they tried to get me to join as a kid. I remember, and I was like, I don't. Do I want this on my college application? You know what I mean? It's like Sons of Confederate Veterans.
I lived in Conway briefly in high school. So in the 90s in high school, there was a lot of Confederate flags everywhere. But there's a lot of you wear your X, I'll wear mine. And it was like Malcolm X and then a Confederate flag.
Yeah.
So it's not around much anymore. I think there's one store.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't really see it. There's one store like kind of in between Myrtle Beach and Surfside that has a big rebel flag. That's the only one I've seen like.
It used to be on the, when I was a kid, they flew the Confederate flag on the State House.
They only took that away a few years ago. I think.
It wasn't that long ago.
Because everyone is like so politically correct now. I feel like that's changing though, slowly.
I do too.
I hope so.
Slowly, dude. And the last place to change is LA. LA is stuck in 2021. But anyways, so this new article comes out, a survivor of Epstein, saying that Epstein did a lot of gay shit at Zorro Ranch.
It was well, I don't know. Well, gay shit is maybe at Zorro Ranch. It wasn't an article. It was the most outspoken victim, Virginia Giuffre. That's her married name. Yeah. Her book. She wrote a book, but it came out.
The story that just came out, literally like yesterday,
like October, I think. Yeah.
I could have sworn I just saw it and that men were being hunted and sexually assolted.
Oh,
I don't know. I haven't heard all that yet.
Yeah, that just came out. That just came out.
Came out of what?
I just saw it on Twitter.
On Zorro Ranch.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that yet. No, this was her book, and she actually, supposedly killed herself. I didn't think so at first because she did tweet. Well, like, you know what? Her book came out after her death. So who knows what's true about that then.
Apparently, if you say I'm not suicidal, that doesn't stop them from trying to make you look like you're suicidal.
That's not a protection anymore.
That does not work.
So supposedly she worked on she with a ghostwriter. Well, that's public. It's not like a private, like an actual ghost writer. But
yeah, that'd be crazy.
But so I guess she worked on it until she died or whatever, or killed herself, was killed.
Because she had just got in a car accident, though, right? Wasn't she?
No,
Yeah, that was weird about it. And she said that she only had like minutes or days to live or hours to live. And then like she went home, and then a couple weeks later, so she supposedly killed herself. And I was going to say, I didn't believe it because she tweeted a couple of years ago she won it. In her book, she talks about trying to kill herself like 3 or 4 times, and how depressed, up in the head she was and stuff. But then again, it didn't even cross my mind. The book came out after she died, so did she actually say that, or did somebody want us to think she said that? I don't know. Yeah.
Listen, we all love our moms, right? We all love our moms. Most people do love their moms. And how do you show your mother how much you love her? Well, that's the best and most beautiful bouquet you can get her. And you can find those at 1-800-Flowers. Let me tell you about 1-800-Flowers. Flowers are the #1 gift for Mother's Day, but it can be really hard, to figure out which one is the best flowers to get your mom to show her how much you really love her, okay? For 50 years, 1-800-Flowers has been helping people send beautiful bouquets to their mom that will show love and express all the gratitude you have for everything she does.
Right now, when you order 1 dozen roses from 1-800-Flowers, they'll double your bouquet to 2 dozen for free. Twice the flowers for the mom who gives everything. For more than 50 years, like Sam was saying, 1-800-Flowers has perfected the details that matter most. Every bouquet is picked at peak freshness, carefully packaged, and backed by a freshness guarantee. 1-800-Flowers knows many of us procrastinate. I'm guilty. I'm very guilty there. And they've been saving their customers with same-day delivery for years. Even if May the 9th sneaks up on you, they can still make May the 10th count. I can tell you I've already got my bouquet to my mom from 1-800-Flowers scheduled for Mother's Day on the dot.
And Xavier will go to Mother's Day. You could say, oh my God, look at those. This is amazing. These are gorgeous. This will let you know your mommy care.
Talk about the bouquet you got, Sam.
Oh my God, it's beautiful. The bright colors. It's just magical. It just takes the room, and it's just, I'm like, oh, it's so light in here. The air is lighter. I walk lighter. I look at those beautiful colors. Go up a little bit.
So much
Ooh, this one. Look at that.
Look at that, man. Butterfly kisses? Yes. So here's what's up. Mother's Day is Sunday, May 10th, and bouquets are selling out fast. Trust me, don't wait. To claim your double roses offer before they're gone, visit 1-800-Flowers.com/tinfoil. That's 1-800-Flowers.com/tinfoil. 1-800-Flowers.com/tinfoil. We thank them for sponsoring the show, and we love your mother.
But in her book,
Johnny?
No, I can't. I cannot find it. Let me search on Twitter again.
Oh, you're looking for the article?
Her book. Put in Jeffrey Epstein gay. Jeffrey Epstein gay.
Just Epstein gay in the Twitter.
Jeffrey Epstein gay. Yeah, look that up.
He's pretty gay.
Earlier this year, British politician Peter Mandelson said he's not in the Epstein files because he's gay. That's not it. Let me see. No. Did you retweet it possibly?
Yeah, probably. I retweet anything gay because, Jamie, I'm gay, so I have to support the community.
Well, yeah, in her book, she talks about, she doesn't name him because she's scared to, but it's Les Wexner. It's got to be. So in her book, she says that he was fondling Epstein and like looking at him while he was having sex with her. And then later on in her book, she says,
she hooked up with.
I found it.
Is it this one? I think I found it too.
It's from a New York Post.
Yeah. Oh, I have one from Yahoo News.
Yeah.
It says trophy hunting, horrific details emerge on Trump Epstein's friendship.
I didn't hear about
it's multiple young men were allegedly drugged and raped at Epstein's Zora Ranch.
Will you bring that up, Johnny?
Where super predators roamed, it says here.
Yeah.
Multiple men were allegedly drugged and raped at Jeffrey Epstein's Zora Ranch, according to, you want me to pull it up on your screen?
Yeah.
All right, let me.
I'll have to look that up later.
Yeah, this is just from a few days ago, like you said, Sam. Hold on.
Like Game of Thrones hunting? No, not like Game of Thrones. Like, what's that kids movie, the hunting
Hunger
movie?
Games?
Like Hunger Games?
Well, Hunger Games, they hunt each other.
With this one, Jeffrey Epstein's hunting like.
Yeah, it's elites hunting, I guess. But
that's even nuts.
Well, you ever see there's like TV show now called The Hunting Games. You're like, dude,
the hunting games, really?
Yeah, it's like you guys are scumbags. Yeah, here it is.
No, I haven't seen that yet.
Multiple young men were allegedly drugged and raped at Epstein's Zora Ranch, according to an explosive new report. Harrowing accusations from murder to baby snatch from mothers at his New Mexico House of Terrors, or House of Horrors. A man actually, this is a quote from Representative Melanie Stansbury of New Mexico. A man actually claims that he met Epstein and was brought to the ranch and was drugged. She told 60 Minutes Australia. He describes in detail a scene in which multiple men were raped at the ranch in front of him after he was drugged. Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell were serial abusers. They were super predators, and it was just how they lived their lives. It's unclear how Stansbury learned the excruciating details of the alleged abuse, but her claims come as her state is in the thick of an extensive investigation into Zora Ranch. Okay, rough sex fetish. He choked women, buried them on the ranch. Which there was that story last year about them finding what looked like graves at Zora Ranch. The particular tip of raped men matched the pattern of other abuse and transport and trafficking of women. There's certainly hundreds of allegations of women who experienced really dark experiences. And we know that.
But this also goes into, and I don't know if you found this, Jamie, but, you know, there were women who talked about how Clinton didn't even want to fool around with the girls. He was more about fooling around with the boys. And that story got squashed real quick, dude. But it's like...
I heard that once. I did hear that once. Something like that. Not really that he didn't like with it, but there was somebody accusing him, and I don't even remember. It was a guy. And but I don't remember what show it was on, and I didn't know, because it's hard. So discernment, sometimes I wait before I cover stuff. I'll just kind of sit on it because I trust my intuition. And if my intuition ain't sure, I'm not really sure.
Yeah, because don't we all, I feel like Bill Clinton, we know he likes chicks to some degree, right?
Yeah.
Like maybe he liked guys too. But
he's maybe it's about power. I used to have rabbits. When I was younger, rabbits, and there were two brothers, boys, and I thought I had a gay rabbit because my rabbit would hump my sister's rabbit, which was his brother, and I was like, I got a gay rabbit, and they're all fucked. But then somebody told me later on it wasn't gay; it was about dominance. It was dominating them.
Oh,
so
yeah, that's how you definitely dominate a guy by dry humping them, dude.
That's what you tell them, yeah.
That's what I did to these guys before they came on the show. I dry humped them, let them know who the alpha was.
And you can try.
You gotta do what you gotta do,
Then that's what happened to Sam's balls. I crushed his balls like that guy on the last episode.
Yeah, so where does this all go, dude? Like, what?
I don't know. Because you can dig forever through information and find new shit. It's like the never-ending story.
Do you think it's really about politicians, or is it really about bankers, the people who run all these giant corporations, just going there to access power?
It's about all of them, because the politicians aren't really the ones in control anyway. But I guess to a certain extent they have some control, or they wouldn't, be blackmailed.
It's just so crazy. And then they moved Maxwell to a prison where she can have a dog.
That's so crazy.
Just crazy. It's like, how long did they break her out?
Was that did she get that because she testified or gave some information? Is that what that was?
She agreed not to testify against Trump.
We know that. That's what got her.
That's what it's believed.
Interesting.
The guy who's the AG now that went after the Southern Poverty Law Center and after Comey.
Yeah.
He's the guy that cut the deal.
Because if she goes out saying that Trump didn't do anything and Bill Clinton didn't do anything, we kind of not that we do, but we kind of have to believe her because she's that guy's psychic, right?
Why would you believe her? She's saying anything to get out of prison.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. If she's willing to say that to get out of prison, because that's what she says. If she says, hey, Trump, if I say you didn't do nothing and I tell him Bill Clinton didn't do nothing, will you guys let me out?
Yeah.
And we kind of have to believe her because she is the psychic.
You know that Bill Clinton and Trump made a deal. We're not going to throw either of us under the bus.
They all make that. All the presidents do that, it seems like, right? Right? I mean, because think of...
This arresting of Comey is just so obvious. That's just look, you remember me? You love me. Remember me? I'm Trump. I'm fighting the deep state. And that's just such
what
a
is
ceremony.
it though? It's over like a picture of like seashells.
Well, someone said something really good, and dude, it even crystallized right this moment. What did the AG say? These things on social media people are saying are dangerous. We got to really rein this in. And then boom, you arrest Comey. That sets a precedent. Now we can arrest people for things they say on social media.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know how you are not violating his First Amendment rights.
See, at first I was like, oh, yeah, it's about time. And then then I saw why. I was like, that doesn't really make sense.
Of all the reasons to go after Comey, that's the one you go after?
Yeah, what the is that?
What the is that?
I mean, they're not going to admit any of that other shit, obviously. So.
Well, it makes you wonder, is it to get him on other stuff? I don't know. But it's very odd.
Seems like it's just a warning shot.
It just seems all theatrical.
Yeah.
Like he's really I don't care what you say. Trump gives a shit if people like him or not.
Yeah.
You all watch Trump squirm, see him get booed in a stadium.
Oh, he hates
it. He gets so pissed, dude.
Yeah, he was talking the other day about, how he in that interview, I think even he was being asked about how they stopped having outdoor rallies at the strong urging of his security people, and he didn't want to do that. And then they were also urged him to stop having these big indoor rallies, and he's like, obviously, I'm not going to stop doing that. I mean, because then what am I just not going to? He literally went like, what am I not going to have huge rallies all the time? It was so funny. Well, because he loves that. Dude. He eats it up.
He loves fat chicks guarding him, though. It's like if I would have saw that, if I was Trump and I saw that obviously it was fake, the assassination, but let's just say in a world where it was real. If I would have saw that fat chick in Secret, I'd be like, get her the out of here.
Did you hear that hot mic that caught them talking about they might as well have door stops?
Because they had two hot chicks guarding the door.
Yeah. Hilarious.
Did you guys watch the latest UFC? I don't think Trump got cheered as much as he did. They put the music up. I heard a lot of boos, and then if you watch a couple before Iran, he was killing it at the UFC, and now it's a whole different type of cheering.
100%, dude. Can I say something that's very weird that I've noticed? There's a lot more violence against women in entertainment. A lot more violence against women. I forget the show that I was watching, but it's like they were sending female officers to go. Oh, yeah. It was I think it was Daredevil. Like they're sending in female,
I've noticed that too, actually.
Strong arm, and they're getting the shit kicked out of them.
Like women getting punched in the face and stuff.
Yeah,
a lot by men. Yeah, I've noticed
out of nowhere it's happened.
Yeah, over the past couple of years, I would say. Yeah,
me too. I've noticed it too because and a lot of people are like, "Well, she hit me first or whatever." I've been beat up by many women. It doesn't hurt.
I'm not
the girls.
even talking about in terms of law enforcement in real life. I'm talking about the culture of these television shows.
Stuff,
women are now getting their asses beat.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I don't know.
Well, why do you think they're doing that? Just to...
I don't know, but because I remember watching CSI Miami or something, and they had a man and a woman both tied up, and the woman would talk shit, and the guy would get punched in the face. And I was like, that makes no sense to me, dude. Why would they crack her? Because you can't do that on television. And now all of a sudden they're doing it everywhere. It's really weird.
What do you have any guess at what that's about? Because I don't even know. Other than just a general progress towards
equality.
Yeah,
I guess so.
If you want to be henchmen, you're going to get your ass beat.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. None of it's good, though, whatever it is. It's something.
Daredevil's so violent.
It's so violent, dude. It's so violent.
I haven't seen it. Like the comic book guy?
Yeah, the comic book.
They got on Disney. It's on Disney.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, it's very weird to me, dude. It's very weird to me. And the Trump assassination was weird because the first thing he doesn't even start like, why are these people trying to, like, first of all, if you try to assassinate a president, why is he getting up and speaking in front of people? Like, why is he being shushed away and be like, live to fight another day?
Dude, those videos are so funny of that woman that's with him trying to get into his little huddle. Have you seen it where they grab him and take him out, and then she's like trying to get in there, and they're like, bitch.
They did that to Cheryl Hines.
It's so funny. Yeah. All the women like trying to
They're like, get RFK out of here. Cheryl Hines like, I'm on Curb Your
They don't give a
Enthusiasm.
shit. Yeah.
Nobody's wife was saved. You didn't see RFK.
None of them, none of
RFK's
them.
wife was like
That's
in
Cheryl
the
Hines.
back.
Yeah, that's Cheryl Hines.
I didn't know that was her name. Yeah, poor lady.
Yeah, and same thing happened with JD Vance, who they got first, weirdly.
Weirdest shit ever.
And Trump they got first.
No, they got JD Vance, but way before they got Trump.
That was
they
a
grabbed
mess
him
up.
off the stage.
That was a mess up. And then Trump falls, they got to lift him up.
Yeah, that was weird. You know,
and then have you seen the picture that's a still from the video of Stephen Miller grabbing his wife's milkers as they're trying to get out?
No.
And then in the background you can see Trump just watching.
I love that guy eating salad the whole time though.
Hey, have you seen? Did you see
Dana
the
White, of course.
clip supposedly where the fork becomes a chicken and it's supposed to be an AI video?
Well, what I saw, I saw Ben Swan shared that, but the comments rightly pointed out that it's an enhanced meaning somebody put the original video because it's so shitty into an AI program to make it higher res. And when things are really blurry, AI is just taking guesses, you know? And so it's just like any other AI video.
So
it's like,
it's
a
chicken?
fork. No, it's a live chicken. No, it's a dog.
Live chicken.
It goes from a fork to a piece of chicken. It's kind of,
Right, it's because it doesn't know what it is. You know what I mean? That's not any. If it was the original video and that's what it was doing, then you would have something. But I think some people just don't quite understand how AI works yet. Yeah. So they divine significance from those things, but I don't.
Dude, and then who told Dana that he can talk like that? Like he's part of like a movie. Like I saw
so
everything
funny,
go down. He's talking about a
Did
WWE
you see Dana
event.
White talking about it, Sam?
Yeah, but it was awesome.
It was awesome. It's the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. They said to get down, but I didn't.
Who's this?
Dana White.
Dana White
From UFC.
Okay.
He was thrilled. He was geeked, dude.
Yeah. And then there were people like, I was in an actual shooting.
Yeah,
it's
Wolf
not
Blitzer.
fun.
Yeah, Wolf Blitzer was really. CNN was like, you should have heard CNN. It was like a funeral scene on CNN. They were like, the one girl was crying, and it was like, Erica Kirk was in that room after what just happened to her. Oh, this country is sick. Oh, and then and it took like believe it or not, Van Jones to kind of like snap him out of it to be like, okay, chill out, people.
Yeah. Well, they live for that. Those are moments in which like they know they're making history and they'll play that again. So they go over the top with their bad porn acting, right? And it's like Fox ran a poll on how many people believed it. 70% of Fox viewers said they thought it was fake.
Really?
I mean, dude, not good.
We're making progress as a country.
Well, you know, there's an old
up women in
saying
movies and
you know, the elites, they control you through lies and power, lies and violence. And when their lies don't work anymore, what do they got left?
Yeah.
But even that, guys, I know it's crazy. I know I'm a crazy person. Maybe not to the listeners because they've been with us so long. But I just think that, like, the shadow in the cave is disappearing.
I hope you're right.
I just feel like
it feels like it, but it's felt like that for like 8 years now.
Yeah, but 8 years is a short amount of time compared to like the 80s and the 70s and the 60s. I mean, like, I think people are waking up more and more. And then Johnny, who I gotta give Johnny props to, because Johnny brought up that this Chinese video of Israel never shows, or Tel Aviv, right?
Tel Aviv. Yeah.
Never shows anything happening.
It's a webcam, a live webcam, yeah. That's been running since February.
And then Andrew Tate, can you find that video and play it, Johnny?
Yeah. The one you sent me.
Yeah, and it's like, all you know, you can say whatever you want about Andrew Tate.
What's going on? So there's a live video in Israel?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's just been a live stream that's been running live Tel Aviv footage since like February.
And nothing. I'm guessing nothing's going on in that.
Every time somebody says that like Tel Aviv's in ruins, I go and check it and it's like, you know, it's just,
that was Johnny's whistling. That was his cricket.
That's my cricket, yeah.
It's better than your Mexican though. I heard your
No,
XG.
dude, his Mexican's great.
I heard his XG wasn't that great.
I thought it was fire.
Holmes, what are you talking about?
That's great, dude. That sounds exactly like you. You don't know what you sound like.
You don't
That's
know
what
nothing, Holmes. I made you sound a little cooler, actually.
You did. I got a couple people telling me to go listen to your impression.
Dude, you gotta go listen to it. They nailed you, dude. They made you sound like you
Do you think
graduated
you
high
sent
school.
me that on your social media phone or your regular one? Sam's got 2 phones, so it's hard to.
I got 2.
I did up until last year.
I'm about to have a third phone.
Oh.
Is it that phone that you've been saying you were going to activate?
Yeah, I have it.
5
I have to go activate it. No apps on it. The only thing that will be on that is GPS and my Zoom for my recovery meeting. There's going to be no email.
I got it.
There's just going to be call and text.
So that's going to be your to-go phone. Like when you go
leave
to the
my
comedy
house-
store, when you go out and about, that's the phone.
That's it.
Well, let's get that phone number
Yeah.
in case you get lost.
All right. It was on
That's
someone
it.
called Tina Parker's Instagram.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that theory that it's not really that time traveler was the shooter of the correspondent dinner?
He's a time traveler?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys gone down that rabbit hole
We
yet.
haven't gone down Mexican rabbit holes yet. And then, dude, it is him. He is the guy that made the art, dog.
That's the
next week
art.
I'm on. We don't smoke the same big show.
It has to
evidence
do with
do they
that
have?
art. Huh?
What evidence is there that he's a time traveler?
A Mexican said so.
I'll send you the whole article. I just thought Sam would have already heard it.
Why? Because it's just fully fucking retarded. Is that why? Obviously, Sam's heard this. Okay.
Did Chili bring that up? And you're like, oh, dog, that makes sense.
I got your footage here.
1 and 1 make 2.
Okay. This is my favorite kind of content, by the way. It's just some woman's head lording over a video in the background, like she's doing something, and it really is just. I mean, it's the dumbest thing. I hate this shit so much. Where it's just somebody's. It's like make your own shit, bro. All right, let's see.
I thought Iran and Israel are at war. I see fucking campfires and the odd plume of smoke. This is bullshit. This is a play. None of this is real. Dubai is still safe. Tel Aviv is still safe. Tehran is still safe. Inside of Tehran, they are reorganizing politically. America is doing its very best to put on a play to the outside world. A deal has been done. Everyone has agreed to do certain things so that everybody can save face and everybody is happy with the end result, just like last time. So Iran is striking a whole bunch of empty American military bases with no one on them. A couple of missiles get shot down and those interceptors cause fires inside of Dubai. Yes, it's true. That is happening. A couple of stupid buildings on the outskirts of Tehran and the outskirts of Tel Aviv are going to get set on fire. And in 2 days from now, Emirates Airlines is going to be flying people first class to 5 Palm to party next to a pool just like before. And if you think this is a real war, you don't understand how the world works. I thought Iran and Israel are at war.
What is that woman doing with her fake eyelashes? I don't understand this.
She's just really like intent.
She got the likes and the views.
Yeah, I know. It's not. It's such bullshit.
Yeah, she literally. We're looking.
That's the internet now. But the reason I bring that up is because a big article just came out that's basically the Ukraine war. It was a giant media setup.
You hear people.
That's what I've always said. We're not there. How the f do we know?
And it's basically a genocide of white male Christians. They've killed 1.5. And
on both sides, I would assume that's white males. I mean,
Russians too.
Right?
Yeah,
I'm sure a bunch of Russians have died too. But
I mean, what are they? Also, white male Christians for the most part.
Yeah. Yeah, and nobody's talking. And obviously Palestine is an awful thing, and that's a genocide too. But nobody's talking about the 1.5 Christians that have been just murdered in Ukraine.
Yeah,
the lead to new Israel.
I thought that was going to be in Argentina,
America,
right?
yeah.
No.
Everybody wants to be New Israel.
Yeah, there's going to be like New Israel too.
You don't think they have more than one? They have Plan B, Plan C, Plan D.
Nuevo Israel.
Los Israel will be down there.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, the Mexican president she's a Jew.
Yeah.
So start off there.
It's just so crazy, dude. How out of control you. How out of control the country is, dude.
What was that?
Just something.
Just something happened.
Yeah.
Did Andrew Tate say 5 palms? It sounded like he said 5 palms.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
What was he talking about?
I assume he's talking about Iran. Is that in Iran? He was saying that they would be having like first class.
Well, it's weird because in the Epstein emails, I found that they called, when they were talking about the temple on the island, they called it 5 palms.
Whoa.
That's what they called it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, it's Five Palm Jumeirah Hotel in Dubai.
Yeah, I just looked it up.
Okay, well, yeah, they called the temple 5 palms, sometimes FIVE, and sometimes just a number. In my latest video, I talk about it. They were talking about working on a bunker under 5 palms. I don't know if that means there's
working on a bunker under 5 palms.
Yeah.
And now we know that the third temple whoa, dude. Wow, you just dropped a bomb, dude. The ballroom is designed like the third temple. It has the exact. It's like almost the same layout.
It's supposed to be like it's supposed to protect under drones or some shit like that. What did he say?
Well, he's bringing up a bunker under the third temple, and they're going to build the ballroom to look like the third temple.
The ballroom.
He keeps pushing that. You really think that?
What do you mean he's pushing it? They just went ahead and did it. That's the problem now. It doesn't even seem like they wait for the
people to prove it.
No, for the people to approve it. Right?
Yeah.
Because that used to be what these things were like. Hit the World Trade Center and get everyone with us going into the middle.
You're right.
They're not even waiting for that anymore.
I know.
That's a scary thing because that was the one rule that kind of kept them in check.
Yeah.
Maybe on bigger things they'll do it, but so a lot of people think that the new ballroom is going to be basically Mossad headquarters.
Really?
Which is really just the Bank of England. It's all Bank of England, guys. That's all it is. All these intelligence agencies represent the Bank of England. They're private security details.
What a coincidence. It's literally the ballroom.
Yeah. And they just keep saying it too. Ballroom. Ballroom. We got to build the ballroom. And then you got Queenie Lindsey Graham. People need this where we need to spend $400 million where the politicians and the people can come and eat.
I thought you said balls room. I'm out, guys.
And we were talking last night on Conspiracy Social Club that like he's losing his race right now. Like,
well, this is the guy to ask, Jamie. Okay, Jamie. Sam asks me this all the time.
Yeah, Jamie, we got some questions for you, South Carolina.
You know, I lived in Hilton Head, but that's not real South Carolina. I lived in Bluffton for years, but it's why do people boofing? Right? Why do people keep voting in fucking Lindsey Graham down there? What
I don't feel. I don't know anybody that likes him, so I don't feel like they do. So,
that's interesting, dude.
Okay,
maybe just because that they just if they do the lesser, they would never vote Democrat around here. Most people,
yeah, that's true.
Well, in South Carolina, I mean, I live at the beach. It's a little different because it's like a melting pot. But
yeah, wherever's nice, that's where it starts to get liberal.
Yeah, well, it's a beach town, and I'm a damn Yankee too. I moved here and never went back. I was a kid, but yeah, a lot of people are transplants. So.
Do they charge you more at restaurants because you're a damn Yankee?
Yeah.
No. I mean, I think you might get local discounts places, but no, because we depend on it here. It's a tourist town. So,
yeah, there's like 80 different places called Calabash Seafood down that way.
I'm still waiting for you to come here. We have comedy clubs here, man.
I'll gig anywhere.
Come to Myrtle Beach.
What's that banana place? What's that place called? Banana?
The Cabana. The Comedy Cabana.
Yeah, the Comedy Cabana.
I'll come there, dude.
Yeah, there's other places too, but it's the only place I've been. My singer for my band, Ed, used to work there, so he met a lot of comedians there and shit. Come, I'll pack the place. I'll get everybody.
I love that, dude. I would love that. Yeah. Then we'll shoot a commercial for your place. Hi, I'm Sam Tripoli. What's the name of your car place?
The Comedy Cabana?
No,
The car
we
place,
don't have to
Tom.
say what your car
Yeah, if you don't
place
want to
is.
say it. But.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
cars.
I probably should say it.
Come
I
on
probably should say
down
it.
to Go Cars. I'm Sam Tripoli, touring comedian, and I got to tell you, when I need a car, I come down to Go Cars. That's right. Go Cars.
We guarantee nobody's ever been abused.
Nobody here has ever met
Epstein.
Epstein. We guarantee it.
See, it's weird because I drive every car. I mean, I don't do all new cars anymore because AI taking my jobs, man. A few years ago, I'm not going to say the brands, but a few of the brands that we sell switch that they didn't need, if they're new, if they're brand new, they don't need pictures taken of them anymore. They produce stock photos at the by VIN number if it's a brand new car. Unless it's they have a thing called dealer trade where we trade with other dealerships. I have to shoot those. Or if it's an upgrade, like say they put a performance package on it, then I have to reshoot it or whatever. But it's weird if I see a car driving around with our sticker on the back, I'm like 99% chance I've driven that car, which is very strange. I'm not going to get myself in trouble, but if I got a fart, I'm not going to hold it. I farted in that car. I'm the first person to fart in that car.
That's like marrying a chick who hooked up with everyone in your town. Like, there's a good chance I rode your wife.
It's fucking crazy. Yeah, that's the one thing. You get a new car, you want to be the first person to fart in it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's a good chance I didn't fart in it.
Now when you bring it back, do you tell them, "Hey, I farted in it," so that they give it the new car smell again?
No, it's fine. It goes away.
Yeah, Jamie, I have to say, you don't look like your fart smell like Christmas either. I got,
I mean, everyone likes their own, or they don't mind their own at least.
I hate my own, dude. Sometimes I'm like, why?
That tells me you got some bad bacteria, bad gut biome.
Hold on. Yeah. So you love to smell your own smarts?
I've heard that before. That like if something changes where it's like really offensive to you, that it signals like
I'm a dad. Dads fart bad.
Your
dude.
gut biome is all jacked up. Like if it starts to smell different or something.
Probably is.
It's weird that you mentioned that. Before I came here, I had to bring my mom to the hospital, so hopefully she's doing all right.
Let's pray. Let's pray.
Pray for my mom. Thank you. Damn, I'm gonna tear up. So
sorry, bro.
When I'm done here. No, we're good. We're good. She's she might have C. diff. We don't know which from taking some kind of antibiotic. You know what it is?
Yes, yeah. It's an infection, right?
Yeah, something like that. She's been like having a rough time the past couple of weeks, but she's like very diabetic and all that too. So when we're done here, I'm going to go back up there.
All right, man. God bless her.
All right. Well,
I wasn't going to say anything until you said that.
Well, we're going to pray for her. Please,
prayers,
I love you guys. I
please help Jamie Dlux's mom get a healthy and full recovery. Love that, dude. Love that. So, yeah, it's tough, dude, because we're at that age, dude, where,
Yeah.
It's hard
I worry more. I worry more about my kids losing her.
Yeah, for sure. And it's been really weird because not only are we losing the older generation, but the younger we're like, there's so many comics who are just passing away. It's like unbelievable, dude. Like another really good guy, Raj, he just passed away. He was a great guy, dude, a great guy. Found out he passed away. I'm like, unbelievable, dude.
Yeah,
I have those unexpected ones. Like he got in a car accident. I got those still. Like I lost friends because of crazy stuff or ODs, but I haven't had one like a heart attack yet. Something where it's a lot more like.
Well, I've had a couple cancer ones.
Yeah,
dude, we had a kid when I was in probably 7th grade. He's one of those guys that just had like the weird heart and was playing basketball. His name was Lawrence McNeil. Just dropped dead playing basketball as a kid. And the next day at class, it's just an empty desk there. It was the weirdest.
Mid-game?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really hard because that's like mortality very early for you.
Yeah. It was really weird.
Usually it's when usually it's your grandparents or a pet. When you're like, this thing doesn't go on forever. Like my daughters, the first person they lost was Pollyanna.
Yeah.
Animals are good for that, to kind of
ease it in, kind
of soft entry to death, kind of introduction to it for kids.
Yeah, we lost 2 dogs 2 years ago.
Johnny might have been my age, but during a prom, they do this DUI thing where they make it seem like your friends died, and it's a big, like, it's scary. Like, they try to scare the fuck out of you.
Churches do that where I'm from, yeah.
Yeah, and the kids are all bloody. The parents are crying, acting like their kids are dead, and it's kind of, some of us are laughing because we're like, okay, this is fake. But it's supposed to be like a serious thing. It scares the shit out of you, yeah.
They do it in churches where I'm from, and but they add an element to it where the person goes to hell after.
Oh, okay.
And it's like a haunted house. They do it around Halloween. So
oh my God!
I've been to one here years ago.
Yeah, remember those, Jamie? They used to do it a lot more.
Yeah.
I don't think they do as much now.
Why is it haunted? Because the kid was gay.
Well, dude, it's like I remember the one I remember most was they staged an accident, like you said, and there's like blood everywhere, and some guy's dead, and then it's like, and now he goes to hell.
Yeah.
You see him earlier and he's like, I don't believe in Jesus. Jesus is dumb. And then he gets in a car accident at prom night or something. And then he ends up in this, like, and there's like people in masks and like, it's really hot. They, turn the heat on.
They had the cops. We had real cops with us. It was a school production. It's like a whole school production.
It's kind of a scared straight kind of technique. Yeah. Dude, you want to talk about people claiming to find religion? That would do it. It scared the shit out of kids, and they would all be just like, "Yes, please, Jesus. I don't want to. I don't want to end up in the room without air conditioning." Yeah.
Everything's trauma. Once you get people traumatized, you can manipulate them.
I never believed in that way of doing it either. I always thought, even back then as a kid, I thought this isn't the way to do it.
I was in my 20s. We went as
sorry, go ahead.
Well, I was just saying we were in our 20s. We went as like a gag,
Oh, it was a gag.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I went as a kid. It's to me that's not. If you're just, there are people who believe that it's such a serious thing. And I get this, like that, that they truly believe that unless you do it this exact way, your eternal soul is damned. Yeah. Then they'll do it by any means necessary. They will convert you. You know what I mean? That's what that's how they justified it to themselves when they were forcibly converting natives, for hundreds of years in this country. They said, it's your eternal soul. So yeah, if we have to bring you kicking and screaming into these schools to be re-educated and learn to speak English, we're going to do it. And they have the same justification, but I think you have to have the conversion has to happen in your head and your heart.
I feel like people are waking up more and more to spirituality because people are so desperate for tradition now that they just want to connect to the past. And that's why a lot of people do go to church is more about community than anything. It's just being able to connect. Like, I'm not necessarily into organized religion, but one of the guys who listens to the show, he just opened a church around here.
Whoa.
Really?
Yeah. So I was thinking about going to a pastor. He's a pastor. Just go and support and just get a community going.
Yeah. I've thought that many times that it would be good to have something but I can never find a place that I would.
That's what's great for AA. It's just.
I was just thinking AA.
AA is great for that shit. It is great for that shit. I'm totally into that. That's why I've tried to force myself to go to a meeting. It's just I go to nightly meetings on Zoom, but to go to a live meeting, and
that must be different, to go like in person.
Yeah, it is.
Modern society is so isolating. It's so like I saw I'm watching the show, which boy, it fits right in your. It's called Margot Has Money Troubles. Have you heard of this? It's about this girl who has a baby out of wedlock and ends up needing to make money, so she starts doing OnlyFans. Whoa. But her dad in it is fresh out of NA maybe, or he was in a rehab, and he comes out and he says, I could live alone, but he's asking to live with his daughter. He says, because then I will have someone to perform sanity for, which is the most interesting thought. That thought was like,
oh, I love that.
Right? Because if you get alone, that's why people who are alone get weird, man.
Yes.
Because they don't have anyone to perform sanity for.
You know what it is?
Isn't that interesting?
People who become really famous.
Yeah, you lose. Everybody's a sycophant, so everything you do, your worst impulses are reaffirmed.
You affect the world around you.
It's a reality distortion field. That's what they used to say. Steve Jobs had this ability to kind of twist people's minds to his will, and worked out for him because he had good judgment. But if you don't have good judgment, it fucks your whole life up. You know what I mean?
I feel like that's the same with the people that
perform sanity.
I don't have anybody to perform sanity for if I'm alone. That's what, and that can make you just you twist your mind and start getting weird thoughts and rituals and stuff. And then it's like the private school kid that comes out into public school for the first time. You're like, oh, he's a little weird because he hasn't had people to perform sanity for.
watches.
Do you have something you want to say?
No, I was just gonna say I feel like it's kind of the same thing with streamers. When they stream all day, that all they know how to do is stream. So whenever they turn off the cameras, they don't know how to just act like a normal person. They're still streaming. You're like, yo, dude, the cameras are off, and they're
that
like
seems
still
exhausting.
streaming.
And this is from a guy who records all the time.
To be on all the time has got to be exhausting. Yeah.
I was kind of addicted to streaming. I had live channels and I was streaming like 5-6 nights a week. But that's where we're getting. She would be upstairs waiting for me, and I'd be out here talking to strangers, online, just chilling. But it was kind of like, what's that?
You got to do it in moderation, dude.
It was kind of like it was kind of therapeutic for me though, and I miss it. But I'd spent too much time doing it. It was like an addiction. Like I had to stream that night. Well, me and my singer might be starting a podcast. We talked about it, so I just got to clean up my spaceship here. Fartimus 2.
Fartimus 2, is that what you call it? That's great.
So, are you happy to be back?
I am happy to be back because, I missed it. I just had to work on myself for a while and take a break. But
that's okay.
Yeah. Since I got my channel back, I lost some, but I think when I got it back, I still had 70,000 subscribers. I got it up to 83,000 so far.
That's great. Good for you, dude. Yeah, man.
Who are the assholes who unsubscribe? That's what I want. Who unsubscribes from
I think they unsubscribe you.
I believe
you know what's really weird on Instagram? Instagram is now either not allowing me to retweet somebody or retweeting it for me already.
What?
I'll go there and I'll see a video I liked. Oh, I want to retweet. I look down, it already has a check mark on it. When you retweet something?
Yeah, of course.
It already has a check mark on it.
Nuts.
And you're not you don't think you're 4 a.m.
No, dude, not at all, man. It happens all the time. So either they don't want me to retweet that, which I think is really what it is. They don't want that content getting the people who follow my shit, and they don't want me spreading it around.
Wait, so they make it look like you did it, but you did not?
Or they check it so I can't already check it, which means it's not retweeted.
Oh, I see.
On Instagram, I don't really. I have one, but I don't really too much. I forget about it.
Well, Instagram is very important for me because I do stand up, and
well, that makes sense. I should do more on it because my band's playing all the time. We have a guarantee.
I would.
Yeah, we have one. I just got to get on it more.
I would. It's like my Instagram. Now that I can promote, I'm selling more tickets. I'm not selling out, but I'm selling more tickets.
You've noticed that, huh?
Yeah. Oh,
really?
yeah. Well, I also have a system now because I've been going on the road more. I've developed a system, and I realized because Instagram kind of F's you. Like if you live in LA and you're doing a show in Chicago, they don't show your shit to Chicago as much as they'll show it to LA. But once you get in the market, just start pounding the shit out of it, and then they'll see it.
Once you're physically there, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if you could cheat it.
That makes sense because I had to go to Pigeon Forge in Gatlinburg a couple months ago.
Nice.
My daughter does gymnastics, so we are always traveling around for gymnastics. And I even after coming back home, I was getting all these things on social media about Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg, and just kept it constantly. So that makes sense.
You can buy ad reads with specific city. Yeah, you can do that.
Right. I do that.
Okay,
but I think that will sell. But in terms of your normal content,
you have to wait till
it more shows you where you are than all over the place. Yeah. So once you get in the market, I'm posting 1-2 videos. I'm doing live streams right there so they see it.
What could help is when it tells you your location, change the location of wherever you're going to.
Oh, that's interesting.
Have you seen it where it says your location right there? Put Washington D.C. if you're going to be.
I wonder if that works.
I don't know.
You could use a VPN though. That would cheat it too.
Yeah, but that might hurt you.
It could.
And be like you're nowhere.
Well, no, it could. They could recognize that you're using a VPN and punish you for it.
Yeah.
Spank you.
Spank you. Like Epstein liked it. All right, Jamie. Great show, dude. We're sorry to hear about your mother. We're sending her love and prayers.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hopefully it's just an infection. She's going to be on antibiotics, but she's not even that old. She's 64.
That's not old at all, dude. That's not old at all. Yeah, exactly. So how old was she when you had her? She had you.
She was 19. So she's
there's
only
something
19 years
about
older than me.
that. There's pros and cons to
I was always jealous of people who had young parents because I was like, man, you're going to have so much more time with your.
Well, as a parent, right? there's pros and cons having kids early and younger. Yeah. Like if you have them younger, you have to deal with them younger. So your 20s tends to be focusing on your kids.
But you're 39 and your kid's off the college.
And now you're out having a good time.
I have friends of mine that party with their kids now, illegally. Where I'm like, holy shit, you're at a festival with your kid? And like, yeah, it's his first festival ever.
Yeah,
I'm like, holy crap. That's
so
weird.
my thing is I had a crazy 20s, 30s, and 40s. And now I have my kids, but I might have them later, longer. But the reason that's good is because when you get into your late 40s and your 50s, your world gets smaller. The phone doesn't ring as much, mostly because people are so focused on their careers and their families. You're just not out and about as much.
I didn't have kids till I was in my 30s, so
I had kids at 47.
Hopefully that doesn't happen for me. But my kids are 12 and 10, and I'm glad I had them when I did.
I think just having kids is a blessing, and whatever.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, exactly.
It's a blessing. Jamie Dlux, thanks for coming on, buddy. We love you. Right. One of our favorites.
Thank you for having me. It's good to be back.
Tell them where they can find you. Anything, your Patreon, your Twitter, your YouTube, whatever.
Well, I'm back on YouTube. It's just Jamie Dlux. And my website, Deluxe Nation. That's Jamie, Jamie Dlux.
All right, man. Well,
hey, real quick, I got a shout out the band. They'll all get mad. I play for Downtribe. We have music out everywhere. DOWNTRIBE. Check us out. Thank you.
As in Down syndrome tribe?
Yes.
Perfect.
That's great, bro.
Perfect.
All right, love you guys. Thank you.
I love you, dude. Keep us posted on your mom, dude. Send you love. Dude.
All right.
Take care, buddy. Let's break down the episode. All right, what'd you guys think of our boy Jamie Dlux?
Oh, he was long overdue.
Yes. And we want to send, again, love and prayers to his mom.
Yeah.
Hopefully by the time this comes out, she'll be out and back on the road to healing. So sending him in love. That must not have been easy to do.
No.
Obviously, it was emotional for him. So we appreciate him being a soldier and coming on and dropping some hammers for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great episode of how everything is fake and gay. And now Epstein gay. I mean, and it's just kind of crazy because that kind of fits into that, the whole joke that Trump was slobbing on Bill Clinton. Like,
I think they were all slobbing on slobbing.
I think they were all just slobbing. I think they're all just giant sex addicts, dude.
100%.
And they're just like sex addicts, and they're just like, I gotta get my nut. However it is.
Well, you know how it's that thing we talk about where when you can get it any time, when you're famous or you have power or you're rich,
Like,
but it also, Johnny,
it gets weirder and weirder.
It also goes back to that Cam Newton Ray J thing. Like those guys' numbers that they were saying, he's saying 11,500 chicks, Ray J. And then Ray J gives Cam shit because he's done 10,000 women, which I don't even know if those numbers are real.
I'm about to say, divide that by days. How many girls at a day?
Well, dude, Ray J said when he was
said
on
40.
the tour,
I know he said he had 40 girls at once for his birthday. Which I kind of.
How do you even do 40 girls at once?
And the smells, dude.
The smells.
Oh God. Ugh.
And he's only one guy. Like, what are the other 37 girrs doing? Because he can only really
I love
handle
that he
3.
says he could take out 3 of them.
I mean, that's the least.
He's like Inspector Gadget. It's just like.
And she's like, I could take out maybe 3.
That's what I gave. That's not even a lot. I almost went 5, but I knew you were gonna.
It's related to that thing. Remember, we were saying about how if you're alone, you get weirder. If people are you're surrounded by yes men. If you're surrounded by people that will give you ass, your sex gets weirder too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
it's the old Rogan joke about Hugh Hefner, where they're like, yeah, rumors Hugh Hefner's gay. And Rogan was like, I had friends of mine, like, if you get so much pussy, you just want something weird. And Rogan's like, no. If you get a ton of pussy, you want more pussy, And it's just like, I don't know, dude. It just, especially these young guys, like your age and younger, all grew up on pornography. The amount of dongs that you've seen compared to the amount that your grandpa and his father saw.
Good point.
It's not even close. So at some point, it all starts to blend in and get weird.
Well, think about it from a classical conditioning perspective. You're a psych major like me. You know about classical conditioning. if you like, they used to condition dogs for their mouths to salivate because they would ring a bell at the same time as feeding
Pavlovian.
time. Yeah, Pavlovian, classical Pavlovian conditioning. And then when they would ring the bell, the dog's mouth would water. So think about if you got the pleasure response of masturbation every time you saw a guy's dick. Then what happens when you see a guy's dick? Now you think you're gay because every time you see a dick, you get hard now.
Well, it's like how many times have you finished off watching porn and then a guy's dong is right there? I mean, it's like, again, I told a story that one of my teachers in psychology at UNLV was considered the number one sex therapist guy in the country. And he was this fat old guy. And he's like, I could get you to basically be attracted to anything if I wanted to. He goes, all I have to do is get you to orgasm enough looking at a particular thing.
Yeah.
And you will eventually become attracted to it.
Of course, that's what it is. Yeah, that makes total sense to me.
Yeah. It's so, but going back to that, you have Cam Newton asking Ray J if he's gay, while Cam Newton looks like a gay ref in a WNBA game.
He dresses so crazy.
I mean, it's just completely out of control, dude. I mean, like gay men and like hair metal guys dress like that, and they were all
rappers
gay.
To kill their masculinity, dude. Rappers used to be so masculine and like hard. And
well, DMX talked about that shit,
Oh,
and then
really?
it becomes who do you promote? Like, when you're meeting when record execs are meeting with people, it's like, why did P. Diddy blow up? Well, because they knew he was crazy. They knew he would slit throats to get it. And then they found out he was gay and he was a sex actor. Like, we could totally manipulate this guy through this, and that's how they did it. And you just feed the beast. Now, imagine if you're a psychopath and every single one of your twisted desires, you could totally,
that's what I'm saying,
100% get. Like, you'll go mad.
Yeah, and you get satisfied less and less by the things that
Normal
once
shit
pleased you. Yeah,
like if you've done it too much, it's like they always say if women have more than 8 partners, they can't pair bond
in a lifetime.
Like if a guy has more than 200 partners, it's probably the same thing. Now you're talking about 2 dudes have hit 5 digits in women.
I mean, Sarper only did 2,000, he said. So it's like...
Yeah, I mean, think about that. Sarper on a very popular show at that time said he did 2,000 people.
And that blew people's mind, right? You were like, holy shit.
Yeah, his bed was falling apart, apparently.
And then now you take these guys who are just on the, like, what do you think Chris Brown's number is? Have you ever seen his concerts and who goes to his concerts? What do you think his number is? Has to be 100,000.
Well, it's Bonnie Blues.
I know Bonnie Blue. I don't think. If you go, who do you think's been with more people, Bonnie Blue or Chris Brown? It's Chris Brown. And it's not even
just
close.
for time of frame.
Oh, of course.
Just for, I think she'll catch up. Didn't she have like 1,000 in one day?
Yeah, but she's doing it. I bet you she only like that on camera.
She has an
1,000
event
guys at home. Yeah,
You're right,
every time he goes on the road, it's all day.
It's a whole different thing. Chris Brown is literally trying to without a camera. She's just in and out.
She has to set it up.
Yeah.
He just walks down the street, bangs somebody in the telephone booth, even though they don't have those anymore, and then just keeps going. It's like what they used to say about who's the guy from Chicago that went to jail for peeing on a girl? What was that guy? The one singer, the R&B guy?
Kelly.
R. Kelly. When he was horny, he would just drive around Chicago and just pick up chicks.
Really?
Pull up in his nice car. Hey, you want to hook up? They would jump in, and they would kick him out, and he would just keep going.
That's so crazy.
Like, have you heard that Clavicius guy or whatever?
Of course, yeah, the guy that OD'd.
He says that, like, girls from the smallest town in the middle of nowhere, they just DM famous people all the time trying to get out. And they have boyfriends. And I experienced that with Vince Vaughn.
He did fake videos of clavicular of that. But yeah, I know what you're saying. Like of women supposedly cheating. It came out that
No, but like in the DMs, girls were like, let me get out there. Help me. I'll come.
Shitty.
I'll do whatever you want.
Shitty, isn't it?
Right? But, well, because it goes back to what Steve-O said. That women want to bang famous men more than men want to bang women. Back when guys wanted to bang chicks, which is a weird statement to make, right? But I did one gig with Vince Vaughn, and we drove around Dewey Beach in a van, in a giant bus, and women would leave their boyfriends on the sidewalk and jump on the bus.
That's so crazy, dude. Well, it's like Girls Gone Wild. Remember that? It was just it got so bad that guys would just show up with Girls Gone Wild t-shirts and cameras, even that had nothing to do with it.
Yeah,
and the chicks would just rip their tits out, and show them to just strangers.
Now, if that show was around, it would just be called Girls.
Here, I can't. Shit, we're not on.
Go to samtripoli.com while Johnny's looking that up.
That's okay. I was going to show you that young blood
Huntington
thing.
Beach. I'm shooting my special May 22nd. Albuquerque. Austin for the 1000th. St. Petersburg. Lawrence, Kansas. Tulsa. New Orleans. And then Austin finishing it out.
Damn, Dana just said your neighbor got robbed. Bro.
Yeah, I was about to tell you, yeah.
You sent you a text saying, call me after the pod. Your neighbor got robbed.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, it's getting freaking weird around here.
And it's really nice. I mean, it's not like if you guys...
It's getting really weird around here.
You guys have good security, though.
Oh, we got cameras everywhere.
Somehow get jacked up, they come in.
Someone's got a...
Yeah, well, I'll tell you a story after. If you go to samtripoli.com, all my videos, all my premium content's there. And if you haven't yet, get on my newsletter. It's being sent out weekly now. It will let you know what live streams I'm doing this week, where I'm appearing, what pictures with black people I've taken. So a lot of big things going on. All the best premium content in the universe. I'm telling you right now, if you love conspiracy content, there's no better content than this. Go to, okay. Then I'll click that. Johnny, tell us about Cash Daddies. If you like money, if you like trying to make money.
If you like trying to make money, come hang out with us at patreon.com/Cash Daddies. It's a whole group of people there who are trying to make their lives better and, invest in the stock market, save for retirement, share ideas, all that stuff. It's a wonderful place to be.
Yep. So that's that. Check that out. Chaos Twins, I'm dealing with Kickstarter. I'll let you know as soon as that gets taken care of. You can get t-shirts at tinfoilhattshirts.com. Then check out all my premium content. All of our affiliates: Wise Wolf Gold and Silver, AquaCure Hydrogen Brown Gas, Harley Ray, Chemical Free Body. I take their supplements every day. I gotta call him. Joel Staley. Then we're gonna get an EMF. If you hate dirty electricity, frying your brain, check out EMF Rocks, Prometheus. On or off?
On this week, I'm on.
Premium Supreme, Brain Supreme. Nuke Social. It's a social. You don't have to worry about anybody nuking your account, anything like that. And it's like-minded people are all there. And you also get all my social media on there. So you don't have to go to Instagram. You don't have to go. It's all right there. Anything else? Oh, also go to youtube.com/tinfoilhatofficial. Tinfoil Hat Official, wherever that is. No, Doug. Okay, stay here, guys.
You're good.
My new special, my new crowdwork special is dropping May 2nd on youtube.com/Sam Tripoli Comedy. It's called Hero. It's about 35 minutes of crowd work. I hope you'll enjoy it. And then go back to there we go. One more. There we go. Tinfoil Hat with Sam Tripoli, Tinfoil Hat Official, all of our premium content in 4K, right?
4K, yes, 4K. We're back to 4K.
We're back to 4K with the quickness. Check it out. Love it. And man, it's really great shit. Anything else?
Hit that like button, subscribe. Go check out my podcast, XG Marks the Spot. I did a Michael Jackson deep dive. Is he Dave? Dave? You know who Dave is?
Yes, Dave.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Talks like Dave.
Dude, it's weird.
It is weird. And you, Johnny?
He's dead now.
He is dead.
Is he? Did you guys go see the movie?
No, I heard it was terrible, so I did not go see it. But
dude,
Johnny, when has that ever stopped you before?
That almost always stops me if people say it's terrible.
I heard it was good.
His own daughter was talking shit on
disgraceful, it. Yeah.
Who, his white daughter?
Yeah, his white daughter was
zero coffee in that cream?
Yeah, straight talking shit on it. It's so sad when you're like, dude, that's your dad. They're not telling the truth. This isn't the truth. This is for the people that love my dad. And you're like, what the f? Yeah.
What a weirdo, dude.
I mean, she would know, I guess.
Johnny?
New Broken Sam is out. Listen to that shit, dog.
Okay.
It's a podcast. And
it is a podcast.
It's crazy what we talk about. You won't even believe it.
All right. And then going back to the episode, Jamie Dlux, it's just, it's like everything is inverted, dude. It's like all the weirdest shit. Everything,
like Epstein's penis. Everything is inverted.
Well, it's not, that was Weinstein.
No, that was Weinstein. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
No,
Imagine hooking up with a guy. He's got a Venus flytrap for a dong.
Just gotta like rub against him, like,
dude. Or imagine that's how they find out if you really got raped by asking you, so how does his dick look? And you can't say it looks normal. You literally have to be like, it looks fucking weird.
Yeah, he's got like 5 inches. No, he don't got 5 inches, bitch.
out, lying asshole.
I heard it was big, but it was just weird shaped.
Just wide.
Last night on Deep Waters, we learned that LBJ had a monster dong. They said.
I believe that. He seemed like a big old redneck dick.
So you're either a real asshole and you got a monster dong, or you have a weird dong.
Yeah, I mean Trump.
Weird small dick can be a weird dick.
Yeah, Trump they say he got a small one.
Do you think he's got a small one?
That fits. I think that fits.
It fits.
What do you think about? I don't want to get into his kids. Anyway,
let's talk about everybody. Let's just guess at everybody's dick size. That'll be a good podcast. Should we just do a new podcast where we just guess at how big? How big do you think his dick is?
The Pope's.
He doesn't look like he has a big one.
Netanyahu.
He looks like he has a big one.
Really?
Yeah. He's got everything on him. His hands are thick. He's thick.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's not always convenient. It's not always who you want to have a big one.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, dude.
Yeah, sometimes
I wish
it's
that
annoying.
guy who works for the Red Cross had a big dog.
Yeah.
All right, enjoy the highlights.
Here's a clip from the latest Broken Sim. Erica Kirk, boy, posted a weird video. Did you see this weird?
My God.
It's so
See,
strange.
I like that. I like when we do culture stuff.
Is this culture, Erica Kirk?
Yeah.
Okay. It's so strange, bro.
Look,
That's
she's
what-
dressed
I-
like a
well, I
fed.
I think people said she wasn't dressing like she was in mourning. So now she's wearing all black all the time, like she's some kind of CIA contract.
You're not wearing leggings that you bought. You're not buying yoga pants the day after your husband died. You MK Ultra sex kitten.
She looks like a hitman in like one of those modern movies.
100%. Where we just watch 100-pound chicks beat the shit out of everybody.
That's what she looks like. Yeah, she just beat the shit out of some 200-pound guy.
Seems to me that nothing will ever be enough for the evil in this world. Our country has become unrecognizable. These people have perverted the truth to the point that they motivated the murder of my husband. They have continuously tried to assassinate the president. And anyone who stands in their way is labeled hateful, racist, fascist, and
you forgot
every other
anti-Semitic.
word that is grossly dishonest. We want the best for our country. They don't. This is why Charlie started Turning Point USA in the first place. He didn't trust the radicalized liberal teachers. And this past Saturday, it was a school teacher, of all people, a school teacher that attempted to change our history for the worst with bullets. And everyone is asking why I even went to the White House Correspondents' Dinner. And it was because many of the journalists in that room have attempted to dehumanize me. And I wanted to meet some of them face to face, quite frankly. Why have a conversation about me when you can have a conversation with me? So, for example, a journalist from the Daily Mail came up to me.
Join us.
She introduced herself and she was very gracious. She was saying, "You look so beautiful. I'm so sorry for your loss." To which I replied, "It is so nice to put a name to the face, especially with all of the slander, the lies, accusations that are out there surrounding my husband's murder and myself." And I said to her, "You know what's so interesting? This is my first time at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. And I find it so fascinating, the dynamic that is going on right now, because everyone is all dressed up and you guys are co-mingling in and out of each other's cocktail parties. And so for one night, you are able to put aside all of your differences.
Which is a real tell. What she's saying is pro wrestling.
Things will go back to being an absolute bloodbath between all of you.
Yep.
To which she replied, literally, she said, "I know. Isn't it special, right? Isn't tonight so special?" And following that conversation, it was time to take our seats, and we went into the big ballroom where the dinner was. And one of the first things I noticed when I walked into that room was quite literally the proximity of the opposing outlets to one another. So
you're giving away the
one table here
secrets.
that's Politico, and another table here that's Fox, and another table here that's WAPO, and you're all crammed together, elbow to elbow. And to make the night even more of a spectacle, every single 10-person table had 10 bottles of wine.
You're literally giving away the
president
secrets.
of the White House Correspondents Association.
Let's
She
get
did a
another shot
great
of Charlie
job
at a different
of trying to
angle.
make the evening have that feeling of Americana.
Okay, switch.
You know, we were in a room celebrating freedom of speech despite our differences. And the U.S. Marine Band performed the national anthem so beautifully.
Oh.
And then shortly thereafter, gunshots rang out and total chaos ensued. And you guys have all seen what happened next because there are 1,000 videos of it. So let's discuss that fact for a second.
Let's not.
If you were in that room,
Yeah.
you had no way of knowing what the status of the shooter was, how many there were, or honestly, really anything. It was just utter chaos. And so during an active shooting, these journalists are using their phones to find moments to capture for clips. They were so concerned about getting a video in a room
How much longer
with
is
an
this?
active shooter
It's very
that
long.
they could have
don't have to hear it
accidentally
all.
and quite literally.
Here's the thing, though. I mean, she's saying she's blaming journalists for doing journalism, like trying to get footage of it. I don't
Well,
blame.
I wouldn't call them journalism. I call them political hacks. She just gave away everything's K-Fab. She doesn't even know what she's saying. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to give Erica Kirk a little space because I think she's an MK Ultra sex kid. And I think she was sent in and she's playing a game. And they really want her to run for vice president. And nobody likes her. And her reaction to this has been complete. Listen, you can't tell how people react. I mean, I've been to funerals of people I loved didn't cry. I've been to funerals of people I barely knew and cried. You know, it's just, I don't know how you react. Okay. But your parents are CIA. Okay. You're connected. She's trying to get sympathy. You've never addressed any of the allegations that you're connected to a child sex trafficking ring.
Yeah.
You know?
Can I just play? This is maybe the more relevant portion here to what we talk about. It's only 20 seconds.
Every morning I wake up to a new headline lying about me. I have comedians dressing up in whiteface. I have people saying I'm not fit to be CEO. And I have Candace Owens claiming I murdered my husband. And the list goes on and on and on.
And
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. She can say whatever she wants to say.
Look at this.
Yeah. Because she's got an operation and it isn't going the way they want it to. And I've said this to people that are very highly critical of Candace Owens.
If you'd like to hear the rest of this episode, subscribe to Broken Simulation in your podcasting app or check us out at youtube.com/Sam Tripoli.
David finally got arrested.
Oh, dude, about fucking time.
They stacked that all that evidence up on him, huh? They waited.
Bro,
what do you think?
Do you think they waited, or do you just think they didn't have enough evidence, or what? I just think this was a fucking California fucking problem. You have all the evidence. You literally found the girl in his Tesla. Might have not been his Tesla, but his manager's Tesla. This girl's been missing since she was 13 years old. There's video of you handing money off to Celeste's family members out in Lake Elsinore. There's songs of you
that you saying that you freaking did it.
Yes, like I don't understand what more evidence we needed for this to fucking go down, and it finally went down, and we're all like, yay. No, not yay. More like, what the fuck? How long did this fool hang out for?
You know what I think they did? I think they waited and got everyone around him to turn on him to where like no one could back him up or say like, take the rap or anything. Do you know what I mean? Like how they brought in that little Asian kid and stuff first.
I agree with that, and I understand you gotta cross your I's and dot your I's, whatever the fuck people say. What do they say? What do white people say?
Cross your T's and dot your I's.
You gotta cross your
T's and dot your I's. You gotta do that shit before you arrest them. But dude, he was out for 6 months. After you kill someone and you're kind of a pedo,
Why?
Okay, super. Okay.
She's 12.
Okay, all I'm saying, super, whatever. But what I'm trying to instate is, after we found that out, there's no reason you should be out.
Yeah.
Free.
They should have got him sooner.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
But
like,
it's because his dad's a lawyer.
Yeah, but that gave him 6 months to fucking play Fortnite.
They also had no proof. They didn't have actual proof. There's probably no fingerprints. There's no nothing. They just have him being a pedo. You know what I mean? That's it. That doesn't make him a murderer.
See, and like, what a fucking retard. He was, like you said, his case has been out. She's been dead for what, 7 months?
I guess, yeah.
They found the body around 7 months ago. This guy's been out and about for 7 months. And they went through his phone and they still found CP.
Yeah.
Like, you knew you were eventually going to get caught up and you'd want to have that on your phone? Or you think he was at the whole thing where, like, you know what?
Maybe he took pictures of them hooking up and then that's what they found.
Okay,
That's still
so
CP.
I was about to say, do you think it's actual CP or you think it's CP of
I get
her?
what you're saying. It sounds terrible, but I get what you're saying.
There's two, and they're both horrible.
Yeah.
CP. But it's very like I'm not dude. If you have CP,
That's what I'm saying. You got to be careful.
I know. I'm not justifying any of it.
I think it's them too. Like them, he recorded them or something, and that still counts as CP.
I think he has CP.
Like other stuff.
Yeah, I think he's fucked in the head type of shit.
I'm gonna play this of him getting arrested, and then I'll go play that one where he has other girls.
Okay, this is which is nuts because I've gone down this rabbit hole. I have not seen him get arrested. I did not watch the actual interaction of him getting handcuffs put on him.
Look, it's gonna obscure my view from the gate. The gate. If you try to run or if you try to resist, you won't get hit with my door. You're gonna hurt. I got you. If you try to run, you're a canine on premises and you won't get bit. I got you. Alright, so the gate is locked. You wanna open the gate? Sir, open the gate.
See.
Yeah.
They arrested him like that though. He didn't turn himself in. You know, sometimes like they get you on stuff and then they're like, you have this amount of time to turn yourself in before we have to go get you.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of crazy that they arrested him like that.
About time that they'll arrest him. I mean, like,
Did you see, like she was missing like a finger.
Dude, well, she was missing the finger where she had the shish tattoo. She was missing that. Yeah. She was missing an eyeball. You're right.
But they said it might be decomposed because it was in the car for so long.
They stabbed her.
Yeah.
That's how he killed her.
Yeah.
He technically stabbed her.
This is crazy.
Dude. And all, okay. Can you play I mean.
Do you want to play this one with the more?
No,
other videos?
There's a couple, there's a bunch of videos I sent you, but what I was going to say is,
charges?
do you think she was about to snitch on the fool? Because he killed,
somebody it wasn't hidden. People around them knew that they were together, and if she's 14, like, what are you gonna hide it for 4 years? And then later on, like, look at Russell Brand right now. Like, we don't have to go into that, but like, he's how old, and he has to admit, like, oh yeah, when I was younger, I hooked up with a 16-year-old. How is he gonna get famous and then be like, I hooked up with a 12-year-old? That's crazy. These aren't the old days, like the Elvis days, where you can do that. You know.
So the motive of killing her was that she was gonna come out. You really think she was tired of being hidden, or like or do you think? Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Do you think? Because there's two things, like you said, it's either he knows he's so fucked that there's no coming back from this, and he kind of kills her, or she kind of tells him, "Hey, I'm gonna tell everybody."
I don't think so. I think he did it before he got too famous.
So he's
famous, but he's not too famous. He just
he did Coachella.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He wasn't too famous though. Like, we didn't know who he was.
No.
Do you know what I mean? But if he's gonna start getting signed to all these things, who was he signed with? Like Adidas and stuff. They all dropped him. So like, maybe he knew he was about to. You know how they know when someone's gonna blow up. So maybe he was like, "Fuck, I gotta." Or he could have just sacrificed her.
No. But do you think she was tired of being trained, or do you think he finally recognized, like, I can't, like you just said, there's no coming back from this. She either kind of needs to die.
I don't know.
Or do you think she finally told him, "Hey, you know what, dude? I can't be doing this no more. I miss my family. I miss living in Lake Elsinore. I miss everybody." And he's like,
"What do you think?"
I think she was gonna snitch on that fool.
You do?
Yeah.
Why?
She's fucking 13 and she started losing respect for him. If you watch that video where she literally says, "What about raping kids?" and he's like, "I trained you."
See, I didn't see that one. You gave me the video. I didn't want to watch them until I did it.
That one's on.
It's on a DM.
No, it's one of those, but it's after he says something.
Okay, so it's probably the David Court one, or you think it's the charges?
Yeah, put the David Court one.
Okay.
Click on that one, but fast forward a little bit. I'll tell you where. and she says some shit where right
here
there.
it is. Okay.
That right there, you'll play it right now. It's where I think, like, dude, once a girl,
It's
like,
Bobby
she
Lee.
doesn't respect them anymore.
Okay.
And once you don't respect someone, it's like, fuck you. I'll be able to snitch you out. I don't care that you're the next coming whoop-de-whoop, because if you play, because he literally says, we trained you.
Okay.
Line. I want you to look at this Twitch video.
I media trained you. That's controversial.
It's controversial of raping kids.
It's important to note that David is being charged with the sexual abuse of one child, not multiple children.
Watch.
Online. I want you to look at this Twitch video.
I media trained you. That's controversial.
It's controversial of raping kids.
Oh.
It's important to note that David
yeah.
is being charged with the sexual abuse of one child, not multiple children, and that is
Why
an
would they
important
talk about that
distinction to
on-
make.
Deep, homeboy. Aaron, open your mind. Drink from the fountain of knowledge. There's lizard people everywhere. That's some interdimensional shit. Wake up, Aaron.
This is only the beginning.
Dude, you just blew my mind.
Tinfoil hack.